Greetings. I don't know if you guys heard me the first time.
Yeah,
We had a storm here in Georgia.
Yeah, we got the storms here in Georgia, so that's why I'm late, because it wouldn't even let me start the chat. I think Empress Danetta said it's a tornado up there.
Man, It was so nice today, and then it just changed.
It be like that sometimes. Hey, King, how you doing? Greetings.
I'm blessed and favored. Enjoying this great sunshine out here.
Well, where are you located at?
I'm in Los Angeles, California.
Shay. We getting a whole bunch of storms and severe weather here in Georgia and up through.
All right,
We're getting hit, but that's how it's supposed to go. So it is what it is.
That's a fact. This is the first week where we've had like more than 4 days consistently of like straight sunshine, and usually how the day will start, because I get up about 6:30 and I get outside and it's cloudy. I'm talking about clouds everywhere. And then by about 9 o'clock, Ross said it's time to go, and they be out the way, and then that's been the cycle.
Shay, it was really pretty earlier today, like the sun was out and everything. But I knew some stuff was coming because they got 2 lows. Y'all got a low up there, I think, by Washington. Then we got another one over here by New York, and it's just pulling all the moisture from the Gulf. And so people getting hit pretty hard. So we just manifest for them. They'll be fine. You know, extra protection. Hey, Suke. Hey, Empress. How you doing?
Well, it's like many tornadoes going through here. I'm like,
what is you talking about? Okay, what is you talking about?
I'm like, wait a minute. It's just like, it looked like it's good that wind of come on through here.
It's pretty where you are too.
Yeah, the clouds get dark and then it get bright again, and then this wind. Here it comes.
Same here, Suke. Same here. It's been nice and sunny and hot now. They trying to pull in.
And I swear this crescent moon is like, it's moving up there.
Oh yeah, I can see it right now. The whole sun beaming and the moon just peeking out right here.
It's moving though. It's moving like a cloud. It's moving like a cloud. Wow, that's crazy.
There might be real clouds.
No.
They those the real ones, okay? Because they kind of rolled up a little bit. You understand? It don't look like a flat, just something crazy. It looked like they the right color. Shame. Well, I'm glad y'all getting out there in Sunrise and our sun brother and everything. So welcome everyone. Welcome to all our new members. Welcome to all our members who are here. What I will do is how we're going to start this out is I will just let everybody introduce themselves, because the new members, so you all can hear, you know what I'm saying, who's here. And if you want, you can share. Who is that? I don't know who that is.
Oh,
if you want, That's you, Suke. Okay.
Yeah, that was my cat trying to run up out of here. You ain't going out of here.
All right. So we're going to introduce ourselves. If you want to tell anything about yourself, you can, you understand, or you could just introduce yourself, whatever you feel you want to say, and, you know, let the spirit of your soul lead you. And then we'll pick up from there, because I got a couple of posts that I made in the group that we can discuss, and then it can be an open topic, because today I don't have a real lecture, but I think that it's enough stuff for us to discuss an open topic that it may become a lecture. Let me just put it that way. So I start out with me. Y'all know I'm Nefertiti, you understand? And I don't really have much to say. You know, I've been just trying to manifest positivity in my life right now. I'm under a lot of spiritual attacks. And when I say spiritual attacks, it's all matrix stuff going on with me right now. So you understand all of the things when you're trying to be a divine raw incarnate and you trying to ascend, you already know that the matrix is going to bring everything in the kitchen sink for you. So that's what I'm going through, finding my way through that and trying to just radiate positivity. And the reason why I'm here is, of course, because I'm the group leader, but also I'm here, you understand, to teach. I like to teach. And also here to learn, you understand, because no man or woman knows everything. Therefore, you teach, and as you teach, you learn as well. So, all right, whoever want to take it next can go. Or I could just start calling names like Nico Suave.
Well, since you called my name, I guess I'll go. My name's Nico. I live in Southern California, and I happened to come across Nefertiti's Instagram page about a year or so ago, and obviously she just gives the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And those who are reflectors of truth are going to gravitate to that. So just been able to receive. So I happened to know that she had the Telegram because I saw her post about the cloud busters. And so I was like, wait a minute, if we got cloud busters, let me get in too. And so I came over to the chat and I see how jumping is more jumping over here than it is anywhere else. So I know that I am here for a divine purpose, which I won't say out loud right now because there's too many other beings around at the moment that might be receiving what I'm giving out. But that purpose is to usher in balance upon the planet. So I'm just give thanks to y'all, just be in this group and in this space with you all, and get to receive and give what I can, and just continue to allow all that is to be. And I just give thanks, and I just say this publicly for all of y'all that I might not always respond, but the things that you guys put into this chat, I take into deep consideration, and I receive it wholeheartedly, and I give thanks that you guys are willing to put yourselves out there like that, because we know we're in a time where it's it can be extremely difficult to want to give more of our energy when there's already so much being taken from us on a daily basis. So yeah, and if anybody ever needs anything, if I can, please feel free to get at me. If I could do something for you, I definitely will. And if I'm unable to in the moment, look, we're gonna figure out a way to make it happen. So
welcome, Nico. Welcome, and thank you for that grand introduction and your grand energy. We are very receptive as well, and respect and gratitude to you for joining us on this discussion today and showing your wonderful surroundings. That just done picked me up, honestly. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm super jealous right now. I'm super jealous right now. Okay.
And it's funny because it's my first, I haven't been to the beach in like probably 6 months, and I'm like 10 minutes away. But you know how the operation go; they gonna keep us away from everything that we trying to be tapped in with. So I said today I'm bringing my surfboard out. I'm bringing myself out, and I'm doing it. You can't stop me. And they tried to almost send me home because they wanted me to pay $13 to park, and I said I'm not paying to park for somewhere that is already mine. I'm not doing it.
Facts. And notice they hit you with the number 13 too.
Yeah, you sound like
Look,
me. Yeah, it's
come on.
already ours.
Come on, they
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
really get it, okay?
Yep, and they look, plenty of them paid for it. I said, nah, I'll drive all the way down this beach if I have to, but I will not do it.
Well, you found the perfect spot. That was the spot for you right there, where that's why you were supposed to drive, so you could get there and get that energy. Ashe. All right, so who next? I'm finna call on Empress Suke. This is one of our admins. She runs a discussion too on Mondays. So if you hear Suke, go ahead and tap your mic.
I'm here, guys. I'm here. Well, all I can say is that this is a beautiful time to be alive and kicking for the purpose that we are going to fulfill. Did you hear that? We are going to fulfill. Now we hope we are going to fulfill. At its time due, when the perfect alignment hit, we will all know it. So with that being said, my divine purpose is here that I came to know with my awakening is being a healer, nurturer, and a warrior at the same time. So far, so good. I know there are more to come. And the energy that I give off on a continuous basis, I hope that it touch plenty more people on the words that I speak on our Monday chat, and try to reach ones based on experience that I have experienced myself in this awakening that I am going through right now. And I like what you said about the Nico Suave about everyone that's here is tapped in for a reason. We are going to raise and rise one another. So I truly believe in that. And Nefertiti gave me the opportunity, another Empress River, to help in that process. So I am a willing participant, and that's all with full mind, body, and soul.
Ashe. Thank you, Empress. Thank you, Empress. Okay. All right, who next in the line? I think it's Nakia. Nakia, you up?
Hey, greetings to all. Yes, I'm Nikki. And my divine purpose is to spread love, positivity, and also to be a warrior.
Ashe. Ashe. Thank you. Thank you so much, Empress Nakia. We really appreciate your energy, gratitude, and respect. All right, so who's next up? I have Goddess Niru Ally. Goddess Niru Ally. Did I say that right?
Yes, peace. Goddess Niru Ally. Yes. I'm glad to be here. I was energetically pulled to your vortex on Instagram. So I felt aligned to, get active on Telegram. So I was really excited about that. I definitely feel a strong resonance when I'm listening to your lives and a lot of the things that you post. My divine purpose, specifically, other than coming here as a healer, I'm also here as the destroyer to destroy this system. So I know there's a lot of ancient energies and beings that have awakened within me and have been waiting and at this time to assist in the destruction of old systems so we can get to a new system. With that, I allow the primordial waters to flow through me and work through me. And the Great Mother, she uses me. I'm, I'm linked, so she just uses me as she sees fit. And I'm here to, um, activate specifically activate the matriarchs, the divine feminine, and also heal the wounded and the unhealed divine masculine, because at this point in time we're on the cusp of a new system. Like the fall has already begun. So I'm just grateful to be here and awake and fully aware of having my past life memories and you know um these dormant DNA strands activated, and I'm here and I'm ready for the fight. I'm in the fight right now. So yeah, I'm just glad to be here.
Ashe. Thank you so much, Goddess. Gratitude, respect, and appreciation for that introduction. Okay, so who do we have next in the line? I'm going to go to Sugar next. I hope I said it right. It's Sugar, ain't it?
Hey, yes, it's me.
Hey.
Gratitude to everybody. Well, of course, I resonated with Nefertiti because of her voice. Her throat chakra, aligned with me so much. So I know we have done this in many lifetimes before. My divine purpose is to be a light holder. So I hold a lot of space and healing space for everybody that's getting on their ascension path, as I am an ancient being. So ancient that it's going to take me a while to discover how ancient I am. But my thing to bring into this ascension is the elementals. So I'm working hard on remembering all of that. So that is gone, but still in my DNA that I'm unlocking on a daily basis.
Ashe. Thank you so much for that, Empress. Gratitude, respect, and appreciation for sharing that and sharing your energy. All right. I think we have Alia. Am I saying that right? Alia.
Yeah, Leah.
Aaliyah. Okay. Oh, that's a nice play on that. I like that. Okay, I got a nickname, Aaliyah. Welcome.
All right, so we introducing ourselves.
Yes. Oh, that's right. You just came in. So yeah, we just introducing ourselves to the group because we have some new members on. So we just making introductions, and anything you want to share about yourself or not share is fine. Just so we can, know who's here and, break the ice a little bit with everybody.
Okay. So I'll be honest, I'm still learning about myself and just trying to integrate different aspects of myself. Of course, I'm on a spiritual journey, but as I am unlocking myself, I am learning like beautiful things. It's beautiful things unfold and stuff, and I unlock my gifts and stuff. It's beautiful to see. And I don't know what else I should say.
You're fine, Empress. You're fine. You're in the right place. You're amongst a tribe of people, and we all trying to unlock ourselves and learn more about ourselves. And I think as you journey further, you're going to see the more that you don't know about yourself and that you want to learn. Because this whole incarnation is about what? Mastering thyself. Ashe?
Ashe.
All right, who we got up next? I got Ashell. Can you introduce yourself to the tribe and anything that you want to share? Do she hear me? Let's see.
Hello. Sorry, I wasn't near my phone, but I have my headset on. Hi, everyone. Gratitude. I was drawn to Nefertiti through my husband, who was following Nefertiti on Instagram and then joined a Telegram group. But the moment I saw one of your videos, I was like, oh yeah, like that energy was just resonated with me, because your throat chakra was activated in a way that I want my throat chakra to be activated, within that way. And I'm getting there. But sometimes you can hear someone and it helps you to unlock the codes within yourself. And I just knew, after that, I was like, okay, I need to join Telegram because this seems like the path to my soul tribe, which I was correct. So gratitude for that. And my divine purpose, honestly, it's ever evolving. I know that I am here to hold space and to be, I know that I am a healer, but it's not a but. I know that I heal through different ways. So emotional healing and kind of spiritual healing and helping people to not only recognize their generational cycles, but also to move forward with creating a shift. So again, it's ever evolving, but I know that's my purpose thus far, that I'm completely sure of. So,
Thank you, Empress. I shall. And now we'll go to Donnell because he's next in the line.
Well, what was the full answer? Because what's the full question? Okay.
Introduce yourself.
I ain't messing with y'all too tonight.
All right. I'm sorry. I was just smoking too. My cancer shit. Well, yeah, I met great Empress through Sargon, and from there on, it was just that one. It was her voice, and it brought me to her, and it opened up a lot of doors that I needed to see, and let me know that I'm a great seer as well, and bringing forth positive change and positive energy and unity to the tribe. That's it.
Thank you, Donnell. Thank you. Just be.
Just be.
All right. Who we got? Okay. All right, Jay Cameron. You ready, Lenny? That's Lenny. That's Lenny. Lenny.
Yeah, here I am. Hold on. I'm going to get on here. Hold on. Let me get
I can come back to you, Empress.
No,
you want me to come back?
Who was that?
It's me. I'm just asking you to introduce yourself to the group and everything you want to share.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, of course, y'all know I'm Lenny. I'm from the DA neck of the woods.
All right.
And country, see, it's country. I got out trees. But anyway, I want to tell y'all how I met now. Came across her. A girlfriend of mine put me on to her because she was like, Lenny, you know something? You know the way you think, how you feel? And you need like-minded people like yourself? I said, yeah. She said, I got somebody for you. And she brought me to her IG page. And from her IG page, I came to Telegram, to the group chat. And when you be speaking in the lives and stuff about certain topics, I be on the other end like, it's like me over there. Like you be saying be feeling the same way I do. I be angry about the same shit. Be feeling the same thing, So that's how that happened. But and I know my divine purpose is nurture because I've been doing it for a long time. I've been doing 7, 8 years old. That's how mature my generation was, I'm gonna see. I'm born in the 70s, so by the time I was 7 and 8, we was washing clothes, washing dishes, and helping with dinner.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's about it.
Thank you, Empress.
Gratitude,
Gratitude. Much appreciation for everybody that's being a good sport and sharing. All right. Empress Tamaya, you up.
Hi, everybody. I'm Tamaya. I'm from Jersey. I'm here. I'm a healer. I met Neff. I heard her voice, and I just had to connect with her. So I had a reading with her, and she's been helping me with my journey. And it's just a pleasure to be here. I'm glad to be here. I'm learning. So thank you, guys.
Shay, thank you, Empress Tamani. You know, I'm learning so much from you all too. It's just an amazing journey. It's an amazing journey when you find your tribe. You know what I'm saying? It's just amazing. Ashe, who we got next? Okay. I think that's it. All right. Okay, tribe. So I'm going to share my screen because I got one post, maybe two, in the spiritual group that I want to share. The first post is by Elder Bobby Hemmett. Y'all know I love Elder Bobby Hemmett. He's speaking, but I've been lecturing on IG a lot, talking about that the divine feminine is finna get their crown, or we got our crown. And basically what I'm saying when I say that is that we done activated the crown chakra, so we're in line with higher self. And so today, you know, I didn't really have a real topic, and I was just like, you know what, ancestors, if it's a message that I need to hit the group with or that we need to discuss, you know, help me. You understand? Like, help me to get whatever the omniverse is trying to tell me, help me to get this message today. And then a brother tagged me in this post right here that another person had posted. And I posted this to the group. So let me share my screen real quick, you guys, because it's real deep. Can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Ashe. All right. Let me push this down a little bit. Wonderful pictures of Canada. I'm going to come back to the brother about the locks. This one right here. I'm going to pretext this. Bobby Hemmett is talking about the underworld. We can go into this a little deeper. But just pay attention to what he's saying is about to occur, because really, I look at Bobby Hemmett and those that were there, you understand, putting out this knowledge. They put it out kind of for us now to awaken codes, because it had to get put out, understand and overstand. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Did my phone go black? It had to get put out now because, I mean, it had to get put out then, over and understand, because first of all, they had to set some stuff in place. The people who was awakened in while we were still young, some of us wasn't even here yet, understand? So they had to lay the plane. But also, we needed a place for all of the divine knowledge to be accessible in the digital age, so we could access it quickly and activate these codes. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, it's a quick way to have to do it, where you don't have to go and find the books, because y'all know now they got all the books locked up and shit. It's hard to find anything. Well, they put the librarians and stuff and the great teachers before us so we could have this as a reference. And thank goodness that they set it up like this, because our lo and behold, if he ain't talking about, then he was talking about it. But understand, time don't exist for right now. Now check this out.
And then these demons came back to revisit Earth. And it didn't take but 5 minutes to clean this earth off. The Messiah is a black girl. She the chosen one. That's your higher self getting ready to retake this earth and kill this earth. She ended up with also 7 stars, which is talking about the demons. The 7 stars is also talking about the 7 powers in man, and she ended up with the 7 stars, and she was the Messiah. And she killed the white man who represented the devil.
Too raw for you. Too raw for you. I know.
Celebrate you coming to retake the earth again. Those demons that came back was nothing but your higher self. See, you exist on 2 planes. You went to sleep in the world, which is inside of your head. The world, which is inside. Demons that came back was nothing but your higher self. See, You exist on two planes. You went to sleep in the underworld, which is inside of your head. There's a demon. It's not a demon, it's a God. It's the hidden God, and it's asleep. And it's dreaming. And everything that you're going through in your life is dreams. That's what that ego is. You got to get to, I'm telling you, this is the deep gnosis. This is what's going on.
Shay. Was y'all able to see and hear that?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
You know, Shay, for Elder Bobby Hemmett and them boys, just laying it down. Because for me, it's like when I listen to this stuff, it's a confirmation on kind of what I know to be true. And how I know it to be true, I can't explain it sometimes. You understand what I'm saying? Like sometimes something can resonate with you. Sometimes you could feel something and then something will come from somewhere and confirm that feeling. And so I had got the message from, you understand, higher self, like that we already there. We already got our crowns. And now it's time for the rise of the matriarch again. But over and understand, the rise of the matriarch does not mean that the masculine is not going to rise. He going to rise right with us because we heal and feed him the energy. You understand? Somebody got to open up the vortex so he could walk through it. Over and understand where I'm going with this. So this post was so deep because I was trying to figure out a way to explain to the tribe that right now, down is up and up is down. So this is the underworld. And above is below because we disoriented, y'all. They changed everything. They got you looking up when really the way out is down through the cosmic waters. That's the real space. And that's why we got all of our different forms of life that's down there, because that's the cosmic waters that we ascended from and came here in the physical form, in this physical realm, but over and understand the multidimensionality of it all, because you are a multidimensional incarnate creator being. And we were talking about this last night in the book discussion, and it got so deep because people don't even realize the dimensions, the different dimensions that's in this plane. But they are, but you have to make the choice whether you want to tune into that. So kind of what Elder Bobby Hemmett is getting at is this is a dream. You sleep. This is a hologram, the holographic earth. You trapped in your own prism of your mind right now when you come here as an incarnate. But over and understand, when you break out of that prism and you touch higher self, then you recognize your multidimensionality and you recognize that this isn't a reality. And then you recognize that you can bend this reality to what you want this reality to be. Ashe. And that's when you come into your multidimensional wholeness, because last night what I was trying to explain, and he went into the 70, well, it's really, I look at it as 72. It's 72 codes within our genetic codes. Understand that junk DNA, that DEA that I'm always talking about. The 7 plus the 2 is the 9. And them 72 codes is what they call the demons. Why do they call them demons? Because inner and overstand. That's what gives you the ability to defy gravity. Well, ain't no such thing as gravity, but defy matter, defy time, defy everything that's in this plane that's normal. You understand what I'm saying? Like they show you the shit in the movies and they make you think it's a demon, but that's really just a powerful ass ancestor that's done transferred consciousness and now is controlling that being, because You don't have to be dead to control somebody with your mind. You could be living and do it, because it's a lot of clones around us over and understand. You can't control a being with a soul. That's not possible. But a being with a soul can channel another energy, but that's a choice. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can make a choice whether you want to channel. You understand? You have to be a willing vessel. But like a straight walk in, that don't exist for a being with a soul, because guess what? You got a soul in the seed. And your soul is always controlling this avatar. And when I say soul, I mean higher self. Let me do the delineation. Because higher self is higher self. And the spirit is here. And the higher self is the soul, over and understand. And so basically what's happening is, this is not a reality. This is us caught in the ego. This is us caught in the underworld. This is literally our hell. We done created our own hell, enter and overstand. Now that we are awakened, we realize that we in hell. Just keeping it real. And now we changing it. So enter and overstand. When you make that link to higher self, that's not asleep, then you begin to affect this plane. You know what I'm saying? Because you sit on a seat higher than this plane. It's just like a step. If I'm higher on the step, I could see down and I could affect everything that's downstream from me. I can't affect what's up from me, but I can affect what's down from me. You see what I'm saying? And that's how your multidimensional wholeness goes. But while you in this plane as a hologram, we have access to everything, all of our powers through our records of Akash. But in order to access that, you have to let go of this reality and allow yourself to feel yourself in order to get there. And so what was so deep about that is when he was like, everything that's coming back that's destroying them is us. You got to think about all of the prophecies and what they told you, like the blue Kachina and the red Kachina story about a Hopi. They got a lot of different stories, but I just like that story about a Hopi because it really went deep. You understand what I'm saying? It was talking about the soulless beings that's going to walk on the earth and the children that's going to be born. And you understand? And it was talking about the sauce and everything. Like the Hopis had it like all the way down pat. But what people need to enter and understand is the rise of the matriarch is not just this physical being right here in this dimension, because once you touch your multidimensionality, it's getting ready to be a frequency, y'all, that we can see, but they can't. And they can't fuck with it because it's coming from a dimensional plane that they don't exist on. So that's why it's going to wipe them out.
And that makes sense right there.
So when all you see this destruction, it's their destruction. It's not ours. We done built hell, y'all. Over and understand what's happening. In order to get to heaven, we got to destroy hell. This is not for us. This do not belong to us. You understand what I'm saying? So every button that they pushing is a button that's going to take them faster. And it's a button that's going to get us there quicker because that's the way it's supposed to go. And there's no way around it. It's no way out for these people. You can't get your way out of this because this dimension is getting ready to collapse on itself, y'all. Because guess what? The creator beings are now awakened and we are creating our own dimension within this one. And we gonna go and they can't. And that's just as simple as it is. You understand? Our metaphysics affects the physics of the earth. We are in tune with Tiamat because understand we are in her womb because she gave us the elementals to make these clones. So over and understand, just like the mother gives you her flesh during birth, and you forever connected to your mother, well, we are the jewels of the great mother. We are the jewels of the earth, literally. When some of our ancestors gave up their clones and, ascended or went into other bodies, as time went, literally they crystallized and turned into all of these jewels that we wearing right now. And some of our Titan ancestors and stuff we got on, because when the great wars and stuff happened, understanding they got petrified, their bodies crystallized. And energy is never created or destroyed, only what? Transferred. So that's where the real jewels of the earth come from. That's where the real jewelry thing came from, understand, from us. Because you literally are your ancestors. You literally got them on your body. It's bringing you closer to what you already are. Because we more than just this physical flesh. This is the illusion. And once you can break that illusion and tap into your multidimensional wholeness, that's when you become a creator being and you realize that you are a reflection of source, no matter what. You are a reflection of source. Walk in your angles. I was talking about this on my live. Like it is, you got the perfect angles. You ain't got to be like nobody else, yo. Nobody else could be you. Every experience you had is to get you to right here. And you got your own strengths. You got your own everything, your own swag. You're not going to talk like they talked in the primordial times. You're not going to have to learn that language. You already learned it. You might create something new. See, that's becoming a creator being and not the imitator. We're not trying to imitate what we were. We are that. We're getting ready to build on that and build something greater. So that's why we're here, and that's what we're here to do. And we're here to walk in the now. We're here to change the now. We're here to give homage to those past lives because that's us too. And that's part of the multidimensionality that you pull into yourself when you go to tapping those records of Akash. And last night, he got so deep on the chat because we was realizing that you tap your records of Akash every time you have a memory of childhood, just a past anything. You right there in that moment. That's your multidimensionality. And just go with that. You already a creator being. Whatever you create in a dimension here, in the microcosm. But the microcosm can affect the macrocosm. Like, something had hit me. I'm going to say this and then I'm going to let y'all take it. Like, I was thinking about all the trees that my dragon's burning up. And I know that those trees weren't here like they are. Like, those trees are a whole bunch of masculine trees. They took all the fruiting trees. So it's a bunch of pollen. So something came to me and was like, instead of just talking about it, Nefertiti, go drop some seeds. Go put some trees out there. Some feminine fruiting trees. I'm creating a dimensional space right there. A whole habitat for nature again. I'm doing something. I'm affecting change. You understand? I'm becoming a creator being. And that's what we always are. And that's just a little microcosm, but understand you're a reflection of source. What does source do? Source wants to create, and that's what you do. However you do it, you're going to be perfect in it. Can't nobody be like you. Ashe.
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 My mama broke the mold when I came out of her. That's it, and that's all.
I know that's right.
Instead of walking y'all divine light like can't nobody else walk in it, ain't nobody got your time. Because they wasn't now. You ain't got to be like nobody else. You pay homage to them. But I ain't trying to be like nothing but myself.
Facts. Unique in all the senses.
Ashe, Ashe. You know, I'm just humbled to be in the presence of so many wonderful creator beings. You understand what I'm saying? And I just think that it's a beautiful time right now. If you really want to tap into it, if you really want to be that divine incarnate that you came here to be, whatever angle you take can't be wrong, because you are a reflection of the source. As long as you know that, everything else should go to the left. Because we was reading the tablets of light, and it really hit me with a divine confirmation, yo. And I keep on talking about that because it really hit me. Because it said your only agreement that you made was to incarnate. Everything else is your experience and how you want to experience it. So you choose what dimension you want to be on in this life. You choose what plane you want to go to. They put all of this shit out here on us to inflate our ego. So you want to hold on to something physical in a dream that ain't even real. And the real world is when you sleep. They got us all messed up right now. You understand? They got people chasing an illusion, and they're going to forever be stuck in their own mental prison because they're making the choice to stay there. You understand? Every day. Like, look at Nico, look at Suke, you understand? Look at Empress Lenny. Y'all was outside in nature, enjoying that moment. You know how many people in the same environment and ain't taking the time to appreciate that dimensional space?
Facts.
No, that's major. That's major. We see it on a regular, very regular basis. And I like the fact that Nefertiti, that you keep bringing up this fact that we're a reflection of Source, because Source is positive and negative. Source is masculine and feminine. Source is all things. So we get in. I think a lot of people get into these ideas that, oh, well, everything's supposed to be positive. Well, there would be no positive if there wasn't a negative. There would be no masculine if there wasn't feminine. So we have to go through these cycles. We created this space, and we had to go through the cycle that we created. So if we're in this hell, this reflection of hell, then we know that, hey, the only way to get to heaven is to go through hell, to destroy hell, whatever, however you want to see it, realize it, believe it, whatever the case may be. It's necessary and it's needed. And we have to, I think, take that into accountability as well. That, hey, we created this. Source created this. This isn't like, oh, the white man made this. Like, I can't stand when people get into that idea, because no, Source created this. We created this. Whoever is in this chat, you created this reality. This is ours. We created it. As much as it's not ours, it is ours. We have to remember that as well too. So now you say, okay, well, if this is mine and I created it, oh well, I can flip this whole script over. I can change and do whatever I want to do out here with this. That becomes a very pivotal mindset to be in. Because when you start thinking that way, then you think, like she said, oh, well, I'm going to go plant some fruit-bearing trees, some feminine trees that are going to then usher in a different type of energetic presence upon this physical plane. That has to be done. The physical work is what brings in the spiritual. The spiritual is what brings in the physical. There is not one without the other. They are simultaneous. It doesn't ever cease to exist. There's not going to come a time where, oh, there isn't going to be, some star or planetary figure somewhere else upon the galaxy. That it's always going to be there. And as we leave here and we go there and we do this and we do that, it's a continuous cycle. It's never ending. We are never ending. We are all that is, has been, and forever will be. It doesn't stop. It just changes.
Ashe.
Another thing that would help you see more in my journey, this is what I came to see, and it comes real quick. When you learn the etymology of these spell casting words, the true meaning of these words, and then you start to speak unto yourself, you know what I'm saying, from within. And like when you start to stop saying those words or those sentences that they was telling you to say, or you are this, or like, say for instance, black people, the word black means dead, people means a character, so we calling ourselves dead characters. What? I was like, hold up, there got to be more. So now, even more now, I would say that when someone's like, your nationality, I'm a primordial being, they look at me like I'm going crazy. Well, whatever, that's what it is, because that's what I am. This is what I know. I'm no longer accepting what you want me to say that I am. Period. Once you start doing that, things will come pop at you so clearly. I mean, you gonna get flooded, and then you have to sit down and sit with all of it. But it comes very quick. I'm just saying, that was my experience, and just relearning everything, and it worked. That thought changed the way you think of yourself.
Shame.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Shame. You know what, Empress, was deep about what you said. It really made me think about something. I can remember going through higher education, and if y'all can't tell, I'm from the street, like the bottom of when the bottom get to the bottom, pull the damn door down there, and then go down some case or flight of steps, motherfucker, and then some dirt, motherfucker, and then you understand what I'm saying. That's where I'm from. Okay,
I was called the low end.
Yeah. I'm from the type of bottom where motherfucker, one person might have had electricity in our fucking building, and we running fucking extension cords from that house to everybody. I'm from the bottom where motherfucker, goddamn, you taking the fucking meters, stealing meters and shit and putting them on the building so everybody can have power. Okay, that's the bottom that I come from. So over in Innerstand, we talk a certain way. We got a certain swag. You understand what I'm saying? We react a certain way. You understand what I'm saying? But here goes the shift. So it was like when I started going through higher education, you understand? You have to change yourself. You understand? It's not comfortable. You understand? Because you have to become something kind of that you're not. That's not what you are. You got to talk a certain way, all proper, everything like that. And so it wasn't until, you understand, that I got to medical school, like graduate school. And I'm thankful that I went to a medical school on the island, because over here, they program you like you're supposed to talk a certain way, you're supposed to look a certain way, you understand, in your white coat, professionalism, you got to shake all of these hands, it's all of these fucking things. But on the island where you practice in medicine, it's different, motherfucker, because the island I was on is an all-black island. Everybody, you understand, from Cuba and damn places like that, Haiti, everything, all our, like, professors and stuff. And it was kind of like when I was there, I started to feel more comfortable because I could be comfortable in being myself, because they don't talk a real strong English, like their English is broken. You understand what I'm saying? And it's kind of like I was able to be me. So when I came back over here to clinicals, and I'm saying this because I lived in South Florida, I just want y'all to see something real quick. And South Florida is like the melting pot of the U.S. All the islands is there, shit. And people that's from islands across three seas, like Australia, everything. And we got a little lingo down there, like we got to talk. And once I came out of school, because I was around the people, I talk like that. You understand? I talk like that now. And so at first, you understand, I was like, I need to, you know what I'm saying, remember how I need to talk professionally. And I could still talk like they talk or whatever. But it's like a broken English. It's like it's got island words and stuff in it, and I didn't realize then what was going on like I realized what's going on now. So I saw an article that came out a couple days ago. I posted it on my IG, and it was like linguists are down there now studying South Florida and all of that language because we done came up with another language, y'all. Like little bit and all of that type of stuff. All of that. Enter and overstand. You breaking the spell.
Facts. Yes, we are.
So now they trying to catch up and see what the fuck we doing. They looking like hell. You understand what I'm saying? Because and they trying to study us. They trying to study our land. They trying to study everything. And I really thought about it. And I'm like, man, even when you don't know that they looking at you because you are what? The creator of it all. And so it's just funny to me because if you go down to the pork and beans or something like that with them, if you ain't from down there, you might have to take a second to try to understand what a nigga saying. You understand what I mean? They don't like that. You understand? But I'm understanding that that's getting back our old language. Like if you go and you study the native language, like we had a scene with it. We had a, you understand? Like we had shit with that. It's something to that. You understand? So I think as the vibrations and stuff rises around us and stuff, we are just going back to what we are. You understand what I'm saying? And it's nothing that nobody gonna be able to do to stop that. So I say that to say this. You perfect the way you came here, and however you talk, however you walk, whatever you do is a reflection of the source. So much so that anything that you do, because they don't have a soul, they're going to have to try to imitate it because you the one that changed this dimension. And that's why they down there studying our language right now, because the motherfuckers want to try to imitate it. And everything about us that we do, because we are the airbenders of this earth. And y'all got to know I'm telling the truth. We've been air, every rhythm, every blues, every instrument, every organ. When we get to playing it, we come up with new type of percussions, all kind of stuff, because that's us bending air. You understand? And then it go what all over the world, and then they listen to it for a while, and then they do what? Imitate us, because that's all they can do is imitate, but they can never duplicate. So just walk in your greatness right now, because all of your codes, this is what I'm saying, that came together to make you this magnificent creator being. So create whatever you want. Walk however you want. There's no way or right or wrong way. Like everybody thinks spirituality, you got to have a white sheet over your damn head with your locks covered and you can't curse. What the fuck? Wasn't none of this shit around before?
Facts.
I might curse, but guess what? When I curse, I'm putting emphasis in it. I'm doing shit. You understand what I'm saying? I'm putting my something into it that catches what? Your ear. It's a frequency. You understand? Like it catch your attention because you speaking with your soul. Then usually when you using those type of words to demarcate out something.
Yep.
For real. And that's when you become powerful for real. When you go to speaking, when you do speak, when you say something powerful and authoritative, a motherfucker wants you to shut up. That's the first thing they're going to do. You understand what I'm saying? Try to make you put your soul down. You understand? Because everybody ain't got that. But you just got to be confident enough to walk in your light and your divine self and know that you're not going to be like nobody else. You will never be like nobody else. You ain't going to see another motherfucker like you because you the baddest damn thing walking right now. You better know it.
Yep.
Shit, ain't nobody got to tell me I'm bad, motherfucker. I already know I'm bad and good and whatever I want to choose in between. Bitch, try. Shit, bitch, try.
Damn right. Damn right.
Shit, you can run it like Nike if you want to, motherfucker, but you better not try it.
Ain't
Spiritual
telling.
ain't got nothing to
I'm
do with
trying to
being
tell you.
pussy. Sorry. Real.
Mm-hmm. And me whipping your ass. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Y'all, you got to be comfortable being who you are because you had that experience for a reason. You understand how somebody can't talk the talk unless they walk the walk, and everything about you is a code that's going to reach people who don't walk the same walk as you. So the reflection needed you. I mean, the great mother needed you to be that reflection of that for somebody. Like how y'all was like, something in your voice resonated with me. Because we on the same soul tribe frequency. But if I would have been too quiet or too ashamed to get up there and talk how I talk, y'all wouldn't have never heard shit.
Facts.
All right.
So y'all wouldn't heard shit.
For real.
I know, right?
Like, if you ain't comfortable being you, then you ain't never gonna get there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you ain't never gonna get there because that throat chakra got a hit, bruh. And when it hit, it just hit. It's gonna hit. I'm trying to tell you it's gonna gravitate towards something because you got a soul and you done activated that throat. And after that throat, ain't nothing left but the pineal and your crown. And I'm gonna tell you like this: once your throat activate, the pineal and the crown just come with it. It's like boom. Like I think the heart is the gateway. Y'all know what I'm saying? And the heart, when I'm saying the heart, it's like that's the 0 point. You feel me? That's when you reach the 0 point of not giving a fuck what a motherfucker think about you no more. Not giving a fuck about what's going on around you, and you start giving a fuck about you and get where you got to go. That's 0 point. Like everything outside of you don't affect you no more. And ain't that you ain't got love, you do got love, and you radiating that for yourself right now. 0 point. Once you get there and you just don't care no more, you let go of all the fear. You understand? Because a lot of people like, yo, you understand, you could get, you know, a lot of people was like, you ain't afraid to talk like that. No, what they gonna do? Not a damn thing. What can they try to do? Take a clone? If I choose to give it up at that time, then that meant what? My work was done. You ain't done shit. I'm just gonna go up to the higher realm, still fuss some shit up and come back down here if I want to.
Facts.
But once you let go of that fear and you hit that 0 point, that throat chakra going boom, boom, boom. Because it's not that you gonna know everything to say. But you do. But you do. Like sometimes when I have my discussions, I'm telling you, it's like I hit another echelon. Something just hit me sometimes, y'all, and I go someplace. I don't even know why I'm going, but it's channeling. It's channeling higher self, but over and understand. Sometimes when you don't know what you're going to say, but something going to lead you where you're supposed to go. Because you are the reflection of source, right? So anything you do is correct.
Hello, everybody. Hey, guys. How you guys doing?
Hey, River. Hey, Empress River.
Hey, River.
How
Yeah,
you doing, Empress?
me good. Me just woke up, you know. And
I hear it.
I want to say, you want to know how powerful you are. All you got to do is just walk into a room with people. All eyes will be upon you.
And that is some
Because
true shit, River.
that's how powerful you are.
And
And
I'm not bragging, but that's how it is when I walk in the room.
when I walk into a room, I know I'm the fucking shit. Can't
Damn
nobody
right.
tell me shit.
I'm trying to tell you.
What?
Trying to tell you.
Okay.
That
We
ain't nothing new to
already
me. I
know,
get that
y'all.
all the time. I've been
Man,
getting
walk
that.
in there like, go ahead, Lenny.
That's what brought me out my shyness. When I walk into a room, people would look, and then I used to have attitude then, that immature attitude, like what they looking at, until I grew up to realize, girl, Empress, you better take that shit in stride and keep your head up and keep it moving. I had to learn, but I didn't know better when I was younger. That's how I got out my shyness. I walk into a room, they're just staring. I'm like, is something wrong with me? I mean, what? And they just look like, the fuck is you looking at? But I have to grow out of that and realize what it was. My
I've
shine.
always been a cocky motherfucker, and I'm even more cocky now.
I know.
Damn right,
I
man.
feel you on that, Riv. I feel you on that.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, walk in that damn room like the Black Panther or something, motherfucker. Like, yeah, I know. Y'all remember that scene? They walked to the damn club, that club where they was after Claude. Do y'all remember that though? And everybody was looking. That's you.
Which movie was this?
The Black Panther. You remember?
Yeah,
I thought that's what you
yeah.
said. Yeah, I
When they
thought that's
walk
what
up
you
in that
said.
And
room,
they walked in that motherfucker and everybody was staring. Yeah,
Just looking at
nigga.
him. Yeah.
That's how you know you got the juice. When you could be
There
quiet
you go.
and make a presence. You understand? You got the juice and the carton, motherfucker.
Yeah. And
Bad
keep the
mother.
attention the whole while too. I mean,
Yeah.
they gonna do what they gotta do, but they make sure they find you, like, and just look. But a lot of people don't know how to take me. People outside ourselves, they don't know how to take me. It's like they, try shit, say shit, just see how I respond or react, or they don't say nothing at all, or they just automatically take me the wrong way, and they come sideways, and rude and shit, as if like that's the only way to come at me because they don't know how.
Because that's the
Like,
only way they think
Yeah.
they can dim your light.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a way of them dimming your light. Like even if
yeah.
people come at you crazy and then you respond on their level to shut them up, it's still you kind of dimming your light. And it's like, it's almost like,
Yes.
yeah, I got her. Like now she on my level, or now that person's on my level. So
Exactly.
it's just kind of, but in reality, you're defending yourself. But once I realized that humble word was used to make us dim our light, that's when I stepped out of that, because it's like, I'm not arrogant or anything like that, but I know who I am. And that whole humble thing, I used to be very meek, even of my own gifts and my talent. And that is just oppressing your light. Like, and I was oppressing myself to make other people comfortable, or what I thought was making other people comfortable.
Yeah.
When I realized me shining still kept people that I cherished around me, and the people that were uncomfortable, they didn't need to be around me anyway.
Exactly.
I feel like we can all shine and not feel bothered by it. Like, I want to be around somebody shining because that motivates me.
Thank you. That's where I'm at. Look, y'all, I'm arrogant as hell. Fuck it, motherfucker. I could melt mountains with mine. I could send dragons to burn some shit down, motherfucker. I'm telepathic, motherfucker. Yeah, I could do some shit. I got a badass altar game. I don't even need my altar no more. I'm doing the shit with my mind. What? You can't do it? Well, then you got to find your angle, motherfucker. But that ain't finna stop me from declaring what I am. Because I am this, because I say I am. You understand where I'm going with this? Like, you can't fight your own power. You understand? You can't be ashamed of who you are and what you came here to do. You gotta work for your greatness. I was just thinking about Shango cocky ass. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why I like him so much. Because bitch, he wasn't caring. He was just fucking shooting bolts at every goddamn body. Bitch, you can get a bolt. You can get your mama could get one too, motherfucker. I even strike the dog. Look. I'm just saying, like, you got your greatness. Talk your shit. They just mad because you and your greatness and you just radiating the light of whatever you gonna be great at, and they can't do it. Because let me tell you something, if you another powerful motherfucker, guess what? You ain't threatened by nobody greatness. You the first one there to cheerlead them on.
I say exactly. Exactly.
But I ain't never tried to stand in nobody's way, but so many done tried to stand in mine. You ain't there don't understand what I'm saying.
Right.
From
If you
motherfuckers be
keep
hating.
focused on somebody else's greatness, you missing out on your own.
What?
Why I gotta be focused on somebody else's? Like you said, we all have our gifts. Even if our gift is in the same realm of someone else, we all got that sauce that's different. Like that's why we are so special, because it doesn't matter. Like it's like locks. Everybody can have locks, but everybody's locks are different. You know what I mean? It's just, why are you intimidated by somebody else's light when your light is just different from theirs? Like, and master your own. Like you were saying yesterday, steep in your greatness. Be a master of your own.
Ah, sure. You know what, Empress? I'm glad you said something about love, because what I realized, y'all know I cut off all my hair and I started my lock journey. And what I realized is, like, when I be because I crochet my locks and some of them I twist or whatever. And when I looked at my locks, I could tell like my mood when I was twisting them by how they locked up in certain places. Like, for real, like I could literally tell if this was a time where I was putting in a lot of concentration because the lock is a little tighter there. If this was a time I wasn't concentrating as much, you understand, or something like it's literally a journey in it, and it is a journey of love, because like you have to really sit down with these motherfuckers and really like just meditate and do what you got to do. Like you got for mine, because I got a whole bunch all over my head. Like I have to sit down with them. You understand what I'm saying? And really just. But I realized I'm like, the motherfuckers got a mind of their own. They doing the Medusa shit. Like right now they doing good because I put like some beeswax and some rosemary oil and stuff on them. But like, let's say I go to sleep or whatever with my thing on and I wake up, man, them mugs will be up. They'll be like curling like this. They got their own mind.
They have a mind of their own.
They do. Like they do what the hell they want to do. And you know what? I know some of y'all know this to be true because y'all have seen it happen when I've been on the chat. Like right now, I could tell everybody energy right because my locks ain't doing shit. But soon as a motherfucking energy ain't right, some people on here that's been on this chat before know my locks will go like the mugs will just stand up right on the chat, bruh.
I ain't know you've been through that. Is that okay? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
you was experiencing that.
They'll get staticky, bro. Like this is a real extension of your nervous system, y'all. If you see you somewhere and your lock go to acting, you understand? You see how that's sticking out like that? I just done that. But if you just start doing that on its own, it's the energy that shift. Read that environment. Read them people because something ain't right. You understand? That's really why they don't want you to have these motherfuckers flowing, bro, because you can tell every fucking thing.
Now, can you
you're more
can you like tell which who or around about who it is? Can you?
Yeah, well, look.
Can you like tell who it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
For me, I don't know. I know some people might have been on the chat before. And a person to speak or something, and like last summer, I just go in the last summer, just think back, y'all, when my locks was littler, but they still do the same shit. And somebody was on the chat speaking. I ain't gonna say call them out. You understand what I'm saying? And it was like, soon as they started speaking, my damn lock was like, I had to turn off the damn thing and do some return to senders because that person had something going on with them. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that's how
Okay.
that's the Medusa shit that they be talking about, you know, when they was like Medusa's locks and move. But if you really notice it, if you put oil or something on them, they'll start moving on their own.
Yes.
Beeswax, when you put beeswax on them, they'll curl a certain way. You try to pull it back down, mines will just move. You understand what I'm saying? They get real snake-like. They doing good right now, you understand, because I just like twisted them down a little bit, like a fake twist down. It wasn't really all the way, because like it's a lot of work now. Like, but you understand, like, but see, that's a journey, like. I don't know, but it's crazy. But speaking of lots, we got a post on this, and I thought that was deep. Thank you, Empress Ashel, because I think that he went really good into this. So hold on, let's look at this right here. And then I got another post on, oh, you know what? I got a couple posts I had put in here, y'all. Wait a second. Let me go to the lock one first, since we're talking about locks. Okay, here we go.
Plenty one we have on the dread, and still don't carry the liberty. But dread carries a high vine liberty. It doesn't just carry say man, you put on your dread because you feel to put it on. But you must know your cause and purpose why you are put it on. Whenever time that you put on your dread, you must know that you're the one that is here to edify another one. You're one that is here to live a clean life among the people. You are one that is here to show the people what is wrong from what is right. Coming in the fullness that you must be a person of a meek humility. You must be a person of a charity heart. You must be a person of a loving spirit. For locks mean love. Locks don't mean hatred. Locks mean a great graduation to rise us up in the ancient time as a saintical people of the Most High.
You know, that's so deep, but it's so real. And it's just like a lot of stuff been just resonating with me lately, because when I started these locks, it wasn't trying to be like nothing else. I just wanted them because I felt like that's what I wanted. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's what I wanted. And when I put them, you know, once I got them or whatever, I didn't even really look into the history or what, you understand, none of that at first, because y'all know I had to start these. I started these very early in my spiritual journey. But one thing that I could say is like, I remember saying to somebody that was like, because y'all know I had a lot of hair, and somebody was like, well, why did you cut off all your hair? You could have just locked up your hair. You understand? Because they got the needles now that you could use that'll just lock up the hair. And I was like, nah, it was like I had to cut it all off and start it all over. I was like, because when my ancestors get ready to rain hell, I want them to recognize me for how I'm supposed to look. I don't want them to get confused. And it's just like, the more you learn about locks and the more I learned about, you understand that it was like people do it to pay homage to the ancestors before we had combs and all of that type of stuff. Like, but I wasn't getting it for that, but I was at the same time and didn't even know it. It's like the soul remembers, y'all, what the mind can't. You understand? And it wasn't until much later I really realized that the locks is like an extension of your nervous system. Like, it's a lot of knowledge that's coming to me now. There's codes that's opening up. I think because I look at stuff from a different angle now. Like, don't get me wrong, I've been medical trained, but it's like now I'm starting to put the metaphysics with what I learned in medicine, and then I could see something from a different way that I couldn't even see it from when I was learning about it. You understand? Because I was when we learned about hair, you understand, we learned about, you know, having keratin fibers and all of that type of stuff. But then once now I think about it, I'm like, shit, that's the same shit your nervous system built out of. You understand what I'm saying? Like the way the shafts and shit, And I'm like, hell, that really is you understand? And, you know, they go to moving and shit. I'm like, yo, there's something to this. You understand what I'm saying? But until I made the choice to even put them in my head, I wouldn't even have this experience to tie that dot. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just walk in the way you want to walk it. I'm just saying that to say you don't gotta have locks, because we ain't always have locks. Some of us as goddesses have bald heads or whatever with tattoos on them. That's just, you understand? Some of us wore ceremonial wigs. It just depends. Some of us was with the real, you know, froze and shit. You understand what I'm saying? Depending on if we was in war or if we was in peace. But just doing that unlocked a code for me, because I wanted to know more about my locks. And so then I started to study like the Rastafari and what they was thinking. And then I was like, damn, I knew this kind of, but I didn't know how I knew it. And then you understand what I'm saying? So sometimes you be doing something in your spiritual walk. You might not know why you're doing it, but keep with it, because eventually it's going to come to you why you did it. And then you're going to realize you knew it the whole time.
Ashe.
Ashe.
And then, y'all, something else. And I don't know if anybody that had this experience that was really, really weird. It was like one of my past lives, but enter and overstand. I just recently like put it all together. You understand? Because it was like I was seeing myself in the past life. And I was thinking that it was something outside of me. You understand what I'm saying? Like I was thinking this is an ancestor. But really, it was me having memories of my past life, okay? So I'll say this, like, y'all see how I wear my locks like this, like they short or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Real Bob, like. I always be telling people I'm a serpentine matriarch, Omega Dragon. I don't even know where the Omega Dragon came from, yo. That's the first thing something told me that I was. So I just rolled with it. You understand? Now I know what it means. But when I first started saying that, I didn't know. Understand? Wearing my locks like this, I didn't know. And then I done studied it, y'all. And I'll be damned if the primordial goddesses didn't have locks like just like this. Imhotep's mother wore her locks just like this.
Wow.
The same Bob, y'all. I could pull up the damn statue of her. And I always used to be like, man, I'm primordial. I'm not, you understand? I'm a primordial God. Like I know I was primordial. I know in the past, you understand? I know you understand certain stuff. And it's like you will be walking in this walk. That's why I'm telling you, just walk it, yo, because you don't know where it's going to take you. But when you are comfortable with just walking it, it's going to unlock codes for you, because you learning more about yourself is going to cause you to learn more about that. And then you're going to connect the dot, and it's going to just bring you into your multidimensionality even more. So it is a journey of love, yo, when you decide to put these locks on. You ain't got to. You could do it however you want to. I was explaining to a guy on IG because his hair was all locked up and he was sleep in a motherfucker. And I'm like, them locks ain't helped you do shit. Because you still looking outside yourself. You thinking putting the locks on your head is going to make you more spiritual. No, motherfucker, you ain't got to have one lock on your head to be spiritual. You know, it don't matter what you got on. Motherfucker could have on a wig. Nothing. You understand? That ain't got nothing to do with it. If you trying to look like something to be spiritual, you always gonna fuck yourself up.
Well,
Because you ain't being you.
a lot of time people just do things for the trend, right?
Yeah.
But they get this who we are. They get it confused with religion. And see, a lot of people that say they're spiritual, but they're still caught up being religion. And religion has them locked down to where they don't even know that they're locked down, and they can't be who they was designed to be.
Exactly, River.
River, say that again. You ain't never told Nan's story there. And that's the whole point. And that's what I was trying to explain to the dude, because he was talking about my wig. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm like, nigga, you just don't even enter and understand. I'm this, whether I got this wig on, locks out, bald headed, motherfucker, damn mohawk, bitch. I don't give a fuck what's on my head. That's not why I'm spiritual. I'm spiritual because I'm just tapped into me. And I'm just doing my walk. I just happen to want to wear some locks, so I start locking them. You understand what I'm...
Well, you know, I don't want every time I talk, I don't want men to think that I'm being down on them. But men don't understand that we are the creator of all things, all life, every fucking tree, the wind, the lightning. Women created all this shit. And so when they see a woman with a wig on, they don't understand what a wig means and what it represents. They don't understand that because they're too caught up in this world that white man has created for them. And so they see a woman with a wig on, they think that's something bad, but you don't know what the wig mean, man.
That's what I
Tell
was
them,
trying
River.
to
Exactly.
That's what I was trying to explain to that young brother. You understand? And even to the point of the straightening of hair for spiritual ceremony. I'm like, you tearing down something that was created before you even existed or the system even existed. I'm like, what you gotta over and understand is you tearing down a melanated goddess for being a creative being. And he was trying to say, oh, let everything be natural. I was like, if everything was just the way it was and was unaltered, then nothing would be created on the earth, and the earth would still be still and void.
Exactly. We got to create to have something. It ain't going to create itself.
The whole dimension had to be created from something. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you just let nothing happen, it's a vacuum. You understand? Like, you here to create, to change stuff, to bring stuff here, to innovate. You understand? Like, we ain't here to be the same. A lot of goddesses, we're all kind of stuff and stuff. She's in her creator being. Leave her the fuck alone. You understand? That's some of the most powerful magic, because it really captivate people and stuff when we really get into it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, everything has its place. Everything has its place. And I think they really come against the creativity of what we have created for ourselves as far as beauty. You understand? And as far as mirror magic and all of this different type of stuff we got, because they don't understand it. So I'm like, if you don't understand, just take a seat and let somebody tell you what it is. But then that's the other problem. A lot of times they don't want to take a seat and listen. Some, not all. This is not for all. Because I had some real high vibrational men too. You understand that over and understand. You understand it's just some people gonna be on that program and some people not. Some people gonna understand it and some won't.
Even the high power men, you say, right? Mm-hmm. They don't want to release the power back to where the power should be. So therefore, they will never understand a black woman, a woman that look like us. They will never understand us.
Well, I don't totally agree with that, River. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that you do have some melanated guys that's totally in tune and understand where the power has to lie. And then you have some that are still caught in the illusion. And I think it's a clear delineation being made right now between those masculine. If you just read the energy, you understand what I'm saying. And I think the reason why it seems so apparent maybe to you and a lot of goddesses, like a lot of, you understand, masculine ain't getting there, is because as you come into your multidimensional wholeness and your matriarchy, the matrix is going to send every low vibrational masculine known to man to come and throw you off. But if you just hold your water, the other higher vibrational ones will find you too. And I think that's what I found on IG. Like, it's a couple of brothers that's really vibrating in the right place. And it's some that's not. But I feel like this, the ones that's not, they already done signed they whatever they got to sign. But I'm not getting ready to say that masculine will never understand a woman, because that's not true. Because when you have sex with a masculine, you understand one that's on a high vibrational level, that's two souls connecting. So you're going to over and understand that woman then, if you're doing it the right way. So
Yeah, and I wanted to add too, sometimes people can get too caught up in certain beliefs and put a lock on their consciousness.
I agree.
I say a limit, yep.
And let them stay stuck there, like, and that's the way I feel about it. Like, if you wanna listen, some men over and understand that in order to really get the power as a masculine, they gotta get to the inner creativity and that feminine aspect that they have.
Sure.
If they don't get there, they ain't never gonna see it, River. So you gotta leave them motherfuckers where they at. Like, it's like you on two dimensions. It's like the masculine that's vibrating higher is on a whole nother dimensional plane than the ones that's not. And you could tell the difference. It's a clear delineation right now. Because the rise of the matriarch is pulling all of the damn low vibrational ones and the ones that's really in the undercover Freemasons and all of this shit. They're coming right to the fucking forefront. And if you as a divine feminine, you could see them for what they is. You don't even need nobody to tell you. Everybody else can't see it, but you could read it like quick as fuck. And see, that's the thing. The feminine that's raising up like that could read you, who you gonna procreate with when we all divine like that and you still down there? Nobody. You eliminating yourself.
First of all, the men that even have something to say about women wearing wigs, the moment they fall in love with a woman, if that woman decides to throw on a wig for date night, they are not breaking up with her.
They sure is.
Thank you.
Come on. So I just look at that like, okay, like, you know, that's just talk, because these wigs are so good now that half the time men will say, oh, she got on a wig, but then they'll lust after another woman that just has on a different wig. They just can't tell it's a wig. So I just think that that's just another thing that it just lets you know where that person is spiritually, and you could just keep moving forward, you know?
They'll
find their way, or maybe they won't.
Let them stay there, y'all. Like, you know, one thing I don't even got no time for or care about is no low vibrational ass man right now. If all of this divine knowledge is coming through all of these feminine, and the only fucking thing you could talk about is a motherfucking wig right now, and all of these codes and shit getting unlocked, and all of this healing and nurturing is coming from the divine feminine right now, and you still caught on an illusion of that, bruh, you ain't never gonna get there, bruh. So you know what I'm saying? Like, certain things, y'all, ain't even worth the distraction. Because they gonna end their own self. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they are creating their own destruction in that of holding on to that mental construct. So really, you ain't got to do nothing but shine bright. And this go for low vibrational females too, because they coming out the woodwork too. It ain't all masculine.
Right.
Yes, right.
Yeah, I done been attacked by some fucking witches, bruh. I don't know who else on this phone can know, but I'm serious as hell. I done been attacked by some damn women who basically is jealous. And I'm like, how the fuck is you? I'm just telling y'all what it is, and y'all could probably relate. Like, for real, I can't just put it all on the mat, because you got some women on this damn attack right now too, doing all kind of damn spell work and all kind of stuff against people. For what, motherfucker? You still ain't gonna get nowhere. Like, every spell you cast, if you not casting it on yourself, you opening up a hole of fucking karmic debt. And right now, in these fucking times, you want to fuck around when the damn energy or damn karma is swinging back like a pendulum?
That's what the hell I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
You want to fuck with me now? Okay.
You want to fuck with me now? Bruh, for real?
Ain't it?
Oh, hey, it's just coming from every angle. It ain't just, I can't put it all on the low. It's everybody low vibrational now. You understand? It's a lot of low vibrational people around us. This is what I'm trying to say. Both angles. And you just got to stay on your circle. I ain't even finna say on your square, because that's a hex. Stay on your circle and just do what the fuck you got to do. Move how you got to move and evaluate everybody. And I think if you just use your eye discernment, tribe, you won't need nothing else. You understand what I'm saying? You won't need nothing else, because it's going to show you. You're going to be able to feel who is in tune with you and who not. You know what I'm saying? And that's where you got to go with it, empresses and king. You understand? That's where we got to go with it. The eye discernment is what's going to get you through, because you got some low vibrational ass spiritual people that's out here masking. You understand? They masking and they trying to throw you off, or you the one that's doing the ascending because you doing the work, and they trying to damn suck your energy and vampire you. It's a lot of fucking vampires running around here right now. You got to just stay ready, because we love to nurture and to help, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. You understand? Even the masculines, when they tap in, you understand, to that creativity, they want to nurture and help. Some of them be getting taken advantage of by witches. We could talk about it all day, especially the goddamn on newly awakened dudes. Man, shit.
It's funny that you bring that up, Empress, because
Right.
that, and I haven't experienced it, because I see things too clearly. But me and my aunt were having this conversation on how a lot of these, there are a lot of divine feminines who are sucking the life out of masculine energies, and the masculine don't necessarily see it, because, like you said, they are tapping into that creative, nurturing side of themselves, and they're giving a lot. And it's becoming so. It's becoming very, I want to say unfortunate that they're having to go through this, because now you're seeing, to a certain degree, I've seen a lot of masculines that are really awakened, that have really found themselves starting to slide back into those negative tendencies because of the hurt that they're receiving, unbeknownst to them, because they're not fully aware of what's taking, place in the moment.
Listen, I'm just gonna look. I'm gonna lay it bare. I done talked to a couple of masculine, and just talking to them, I know that it's a witch that's done some sex magic on their ass. I'm just telling y'all what it is. Moon magic, all kind of shit. Motherfuckers won't even know what the fuck going on. You understand? And they be like talking to me, and I'm just like, damn. You understand? Because you got some women out here doing some fucked up work right now, y'all. I ain't bullshit. Men too. You understand? It's a bunch of succubusses out here, so you got to protect your energy and your life, and really use the eye discernment, motherfucker. I always say this, and I mean this shit. If a motherfucker is too eager, back up off that bitch. Because you eager for a motherfucking reason. You eager for a motherfucking reason.
Hello.
Yeah, you
Just ready
look,
and
that's the
willing.
nail on the head right there.
I'm just saying, you got to keep your eye on the eager motherfucker. You got to keep your eye on the real eager motherfucker, yo.
That's
because that's
it's very funny you said that too, because I just dealt with an experience like that as well. Not like I'm talking about a couple weeks ago. with the divide that I flew to another state to go out on a date with her. And I'm like, I let her know in advance, like, hey, I just so you know, I'm not operating a certain type of way. And she was like, okay, well, just so you know, if you want to do that, you can. And my aunt was like, yo, why is she so eager to let you, y'all just getting to know each other? Why is that coming off like that?
That might not have been no divine, honey. That might just be a witch. Man, look.
Well, it could have been. It could be that.
Look, everybody ain't using their power for right now. Let me just say that. And they gonna have to deal with what they gonna have to deal with. But if a motherfucker too eager, I'm just gonna say that again. Because I mean it. They eager for a reason. And a lot of times, and this go for men and women, because women get sucked into this too. You understand? It's a lot of masculine who appoint themselves as highly spiritual, highly vibrational, and then they be into the fucking I want to have 5 and 6 women and all of that shit, that damn poly shit and all of that stuff. They just sucking the fucking energy out of everything around them and not giving nothing back. And them women lose their ascension the minute they get with them. They lose their walk. You understand? They lose their light because their light is getting drained from them by somebody else. You understand? It's got to deal with knowing what you are, loving yourself, and not becoming alone. Understand what I'm saying? Because when you say you alone, that means you're ready to loan your time to somebody else. So you are never alone unless you're going to loan, LOAN, the time back to yourself. You understand what I'm saying?
I witnessed that overseas, a lot of women with one man. And the women, some of them, they don't really look much happy. And they pretty much look brainwashed to the fullest.
Man, them women, it might as well be a sex cult. Like, that's going to be another topic of discussion for another day, because that would be a good topic to just decipher on, because that's a couple of hours in itself. The sex magic and the stuff that's with that in the draining of energy and the draining of your life, because you got to realize, like, the Matrix going to put shit out there for you to try to distract you when you right on almost about to uncover the most powerful part of yourself. And what's better, you understand, because usually when you're going through a real awakening moment in your life, you usually are alone. Understand, you probably at the rock bottom of everything, because you seeing everybody for what they are, and you just go reclusive. You just pull everything in. And at that exact moment when you get lonely, that's when the Matrix gonna send a motherfucker to throw you off. So you gotta watch that and realize that that's just a hologram trying to pull you away from yourself. And that's when you gotta go back to yourself even harder. You understand what I'm saying? Because if it's right and if it's for you, you gonna know it. But if a motherfucker, like I said, if it's too easy, because look, the real divine feminine, it ain't gonna be easy like that, motherfucker. You not coming from no state to see me, bitch, for what? Shit, I'm looking at everybody, motherfucking style, but bitch, you ain't coming to see me. Shit, I don't know, yo. What the fuck you talking about? You finna roll up on me for what? Shit, you better roll up on yourself like that for real. Like that's where I be at, bro. So it ain't easy to get up on a real divine feminine. It's not easy, yo, because we always side-eyeing the motherfucker like you understand what I'm saying? Like we not caught up on the root right now because we up higher than that. So if you even come to us with shit like that, we gonna throw you up like we gonna repel your ass. You understand what I'm saying? Like I get so many inboxes from thirsty spiritual niggas, nigga, you'll never have a shot. The minute you hit my inbox with the foolishness, you already deleted yourself.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. If you out there trying to roll up on something right now, you better be careful because you've been rolled up on that fucking hot salt 19 shit. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are not going to tell you the truth.
Facts. I ain't rolling up on shit,
Yeah,
y'all.
a lot of people denying or they ain't saying that. They making like they ain't got it.
Hey. Hey, I'm over here with some tantrum magic on my own self, motherfucker. Fuck that. Now, hell. And then if I get the, hey, y'all better feel me right now because there's too much shit going on right now to be fucking around. All jokes to the side, river hit the shit.
That's why me got a jacuzzi with some jets in it and I can fix myself.
I know that's right. Woo! Oh, those multi-functional shower head. Woo!
What? Got a real good, powerful one. What? Y'all better hear me right now. Look,
y'all are hilarious.
But it's so real, it's realer than real right
Man,
now.
it ain't safe out here, them hot sauce walking niggas.
No. Hey, it's too much tolerance going on in the plane right now. And my shit cut off a long time ago, about 3 years ago. And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Look, and I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, yo, it ain't like my root chakra ain't active because I got 4 kids, motherfucker. Like, you understand?
I know,
but something just was like, ooh, just took the whole feeling from me. Now I over and understand why. Because this shit ain't right now. Like, you got to, shit, I don't trust nobody. If you ain't been in the paint with a motherfucker before this shit started, and no, for sure they ain't took that shit, like, for sure they been with somebody else, motherfucker, just ease back for a second. Just ease back, bro. Just try to, because just as easy as they like, come on over to you, they could have been like, come on over to somebody with that shit. Because what you got to over and understand is it don't matter no more if you took the shot. The shit passed through fucking bodily fluid. So they could have done fucked somebody who fucked somebody and took the shot and been exposed. It's okay. They'll never get me that easy. They ain't gonna get me that easy. Don't let them get you that easy. Because you just don't know what's going on. But on a real medical note, they already said that they finding them damn long-ass filaments in the unvaccinated people now. Because they've been out here fucking around. They'll never get me that easy, bro. And I ain't finna make it that easy for them. Because I could sit down on this till, hey, to the kingdom come. What?
Okay.
No, I'm multi-dimensional, motherfucker. I just go back to a time when I was getting it good and feel good. Oh, go right to sleep.
Facts.
And let me just.
I ain't mad at nobody. Ain't mad at it.
And if you got somebody to be thankful right now, because look, if you ain't, just hold your mule. You know what? I'm on that hold my mule stuff, bro. I got to see what Aunt stuff to fucking with me with that right there. Somebody on me with that.
But past that decision, I'm already. I don't trust nobody.
Don't trust them, y'all. Don't trust them.
And I can't speak for other cities, but I know in mine, right here, they fuck anything. Anything with a leg in the pussy.
Man.
She ain't gotta have no legs. As long as she can run up in here, yo. Hey, She ain't gotta have no head. They'll pick her up long as it's just
Y'all,
on the run up in.
for real, I can't deal with it. Like, y'all, I ain't fucking around. Like, hey, they ain't gonna get me that easy. You understand? Because that's a choice. You understand? Like, you making a choice. Y'all, they not gonna get me that. You understand? Like, bitch, you really gonna have to come and try, which you know you can't. But I'm not finna give you to open up my hedge to let you get me, bitch. You understand? Because remember, you got your ancestral protection as long as you what? In your spiritual hedge, in your in your ancestral protection. But soon as you come down to that root, you ain't there no more. You and Mark Duke and them playing, yo, and then you could get fucked. That's just like stepping over enemy lines. Long as you behind your line, you straight. But when you go into the enemy lines, you gotta have all your warrior gear and everything ready. Because motherfuckers you gonna have to fight like damn that movie Extraction 2 that I just watched last night. You know when that motherfucker walked. Did anybody see Extraction 2, yo?
Yes, I
When that
watched it
motherfucker
today.
walked in that jail, you remember he was in that goddamn jail and he was fighting all them goddamn serves and all that shit. That's how your
Yes.
ass is when you walk down in the room. As soon as you step in the room, that you him, motherfucker. That's how you gonna have to fight to get
Wait a
the
minute, I
best.
seen one. I haven't seen two. Which app is it
Man,
on?
it's on Netflix, y'all. Just also,
Okay.
if you just want to watch some ass whooping real quick, you just need a little mental break.
Yeah, part one was like that.
I forget what that dude's name is that's playing that. The real tall guy
That's
that plays
Thor. That's
Thor.
Thor, girl. That's
Yeah,
Thor.
that's Thor. Yeah,
That's
Thor.
Thor.
The dude who played Thor. Yo, he was whooping ass. It's on Netflix. Yo, I'm gonna probably watch it again because it did have some codes and shit in it too. Though, if you watch it.
It did. Yes. Yes. I gotta watch. Yes. The
What's his
first
name?
one did too. The
Chris.
first one did too.
Chris Hemsworth. That's what my daughter said. His name Chris. Yeah, it was dropping some heavy knowledge in there though, y'all. Like for real, for real.
I have to check that out.
Hell yeah.
I like me a good movie with some ass whooping in it.
Yeah, look, he was whooping ass, but when y'all gonna understand what I'm saying. And you probably gonna laugh after you see that shit. But when you step down in your room, that's just like when he stepped into that damn Serbian prison and had to fight. That motherfucker was fighting. I ain't gonna mess it up for nobody. I ain't never seen nobody fight that goddamn hard in my life. I was on the edge of my damn seat. Because I was like, at any second, bruh, it could be over. Like, how the fuck he finna get up out of this shit? Because that's how the Matrix be coming at you too, bruh. Ooh,
Yeah. And that's a very, very interesting, point to make too, that we have to, man, you just gave me a whole realization. We have to fight that hard, especially right now. Like, it has to be all or nothing. Like, you really have to be willing to give it everything you have, because in that moment where you push just past that extra little piece, that's when you make it out. But if you're not willing to go all the way to the edge, then you gonna be succumb to all that the Matrix has to offer.
And I'm telling you, that was the analogy, bro. When he stepped into that damn prison, y'all, it was just because a prison is a prison. You got to think about it. A prison is a prison. And then it's a prison. You understand? Like a literal prison cell is a prison too. So just over and understand the spell working that. But like, yo, soon as that motherfucker stepped foot in that bitch, he was fighting he was fighting. I was like, man, if this ain't like how the damn Matrix and like everything just activate against you, bruh, and at any moment, it might be looking like you on the ropes, motherfucker. Like he got knocked in the head and lost conscious. I was like, oh shit, he done, bruh. But then he just got that second battery. And ain't that how you be in the Matrix, bruh? The Matrix hits you on the head. You gotta goddamn wipe the blood off, motherfucker, and keep fighting, bitch. Like, Man, that was a good ass movie, bro. If you could really just put the metaphysics with it, what it's trying to show you, bro. You might be fighting it, and you might be all the way down fighting. Like I'm talking about down. You know the Matrix gonna pull you to a place you don't want to fucking go once you step into that realm. You understand? But just keep fighting, bro. You'll get there. You gotta just keep whooping ass, bro.
I'm turned up now. I'm about to go watch that movie tonight. Look, I'm
So yeah,
But
extraction
you
too.
should watch
It's
the first one
extraction too.
though. Watch the
gonna
first
watch
one,
all
then
of them.
watch
Shoot,
the second.
I'm gonna watch everything. Look, I'm gonna watch all
Yeah,
Chris
it's
Hemsworth movies
extraction
now.
too. I ain't even watched the first one. I might have to go down there. Well, I gotta watch the second one again though. Liam Neeson, that's what my boy. He was whooping ass, y'all. I ain't seen
Yeah, I
people get
love. I
their ass
like his
whooped like that
acting,
in a long time.
but I gotta see two. I already seen one. I ain't seen two though.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at one because if it's anything like two, I'm for real. Shit, it's number one on Netflix for a reason. That motherfucker was whooping ass. I mean, like almost like John Wick 4. That was another good one. Oh, it was a lot of codes in John Wick 4. Did anybody see that? Yo,
Yes, man.
I've never watched a John Wick movie in my life.
oh, come on, man.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm just being honest, Devon.
Neo,
I wouldn't do you like that. I
Keanu
just haven't
Reeves.
seen them. I like
He be
Keanu
the
Reeves because I
main
seen The
one. Him
Matrix.
and fucking Johnny Depp be the main one
Start at the
dropping the
beginning.
metaphysics.
Keanu
Right.
Oh yeah, I
Reeves.
Start
see
at
all
the
the Johnny
beginning.
Depp movies. The Johnny Depp I be on. I don't know. Keanu Reeves, I think what it really is for me, I don't like his voice. So I won't sit through and listen. I won't watch a movie because I just don't like his voice. But I'll watch it. Like I'll do it because I've seen all the
Man,
Matrixes.
John
But I
Wick,
just don't like
boy.
his voice, so I don't be jumping to go
Like
watch his
they
movie.
talking about the divine, the table, and everything in there. Yo, it's so much shit in there though. Like it really is. If you really look at that shit up, oh man. But I feel you. If you don't feel it, if you ain't vibrating with them, don't watch it. But it was some codes in John Wick too. You just gotta watch it because they showing you about the secret societies and everything like that. It's real deep. Kind of like the Matrix, but just it's a different take on the Matrix, kind of like it was deep. It's deep. It's deep.
It's interesting you
Especially
say
that
that though.
last one.
Hey, what is this shit Netflix doing? Household account. Let's make sure you disaccount. I just looked at Netflix a couple days ago. Now they want a household account. Is this the household account? Let's make sure this your account. Bitch, this been my
Look,
account for.
they all doing something crazy as hell.
And now I don't even
Okay?
want to go
It
through
ain't
with
just
it.
them. It's all of these social media apps, and I'm like, they making us log back in again
Yeah.
and take
Cause
agreements and stuff, man.
I don't let
Look,
TikTok go. I let TikTok go. I wasn't updating. It was 2 in 1 week. Something was up. So I done deleted the app, TikTok
y'all, they
app.
about to pull some shit. You know what? Just take these phones. I'm gonna tell
So
y'all
fuck
something.
extraction. I'm sorry. I'm going
I'm
somewhere
gonna tell y'all something. Don't be carrying these phones all up on your body too close to you. Sit them, a little distance, bitch. Because if them damn e-bikes and shit blowing up, who the fuck knows? The phones might be next. I'm just saying.
You just don't know. Yeah.
They
And
doing
all these
something.
questions. I mean, you should see these questions that ask me, is it the household? Do you need to update it or create an
I
account?
think it's so they could watch us, y'all, because they already released the stuff. I forget what that patent number is, but I know it's some kind of event that the government had this program or whatever where they could eavesdrop through your Samsung shit. So your Samsung TV and your smartphone and stuff like that. I've been
And my
know.
TV is Samsung. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you all the motherfucking time, bitch. Get a good look, bitch. You ain't never gonna see a gangster like this. I don't give a fuck.
It don't
what
make
you
it like it was
I
picked
don't give a
out.
fuck. That's how you should know you strong as hell. When a motherfucker doing everything to watch you, if a bitch can't affect you, would you even give a fuck what they was doing that strong?
Major killer.
A bitch got a covertly watch you. They got drones as little bugs and fucking birds and every goddamn thing. That wasn't enough. Now they got to program your TV, the little red dot and everything. Looking, motherfucker, I hope you getting a good ass look, bitch. I hope you getting a good look, motherfucker. Cause damn, you done goddamn done all you could to eavesdrop on us, motherfucker. You must be scary than a bitch.
Exactly. Scary.
Gotta be.
Some pussy shit.
Real pussy. For real. They ain't even that. Yeah, let me just.
I know right now.
You know what? I got one more post I wanted to share with y'all. It's this Empress right here. And she's talking about the transformation or whatever. And I think that this is deep. And we could just hit this real quick. And then I'm going to let y'all take it. And then we going to come up off of here in a little bit. Because I know it's Monday coming up tomorrow and stuff. And I know people got stuff they got to do. So I ain't going to hold y'all forever. But check her out.
All 12 signs of the zodiac represents the principles of righteousness. Libra represents equality and fairness, right? Taurus represents values, you see. Capricorn represents sacrifice, you see. So if you leave one out, you're an aberrant entity. You're still in the physical rotation, going against the grain of the spiritual universal rotation, you see. So they want to continue this unrighteousness because that's where their power comes from. Because if we turn to start and empower ourselves through these righteous energies, then they lose their power. So this is why they're trying to circumvent that. They're spraying. They got the heart program going on. They're messing with our food. They're taking the seeds out, which is where the information comes from our mother, Mother Earth. They are doing everything to circumvent us from stepping into our empowerment, taking our rulership and claiming that rulership, you see. So that's what they're desperately trying to do, keep the illusion intact so we don't see through the illusion. Because right now, we are supposed to be the vanguards. And as you probably heard me say once, I'll say it 1,000 times, the white man had to rape Mother Earth of her materials to empower himself because he didn't have it within him. But the greatest deception came when he convinced us that we had to empower ourselves the same way that he had to empower his self. Because we do have the same thing in us that Mother Earth has in her. We don't need the material because we have the power. Okay? So they don't want us to see that. They want us to remain deluded about that, you see. So this is why they are trying to keep the illusion, which is the twin gateway. See, the twin gateway represents Gemini. The duality of illusion versus reality. But we have to understand that reality is spiritual. Physical is the illusion. Okay? The physical is the illusion. All we are vessels of the spirit. Reflection of the spirit. That's the illusion. Okay? They don't want the illusion to be, exposed, see? So that's why they're fighting so hard against that, because they know it's transformation time, you see. It's time for them to lose power and for us to step up to ours. Now, we were supposed to be the vanguards. We were supposed to stop him from raping the earth. We were supposed to say, hey, we were supposed to, but yet and still, we still, give me some too. Fighting for ours too, you see. But when we understand that that's what's keeping us grounded, that's what's keeping us in a box.
Somebody need to hit mute.
When we understand that these rules and regulations and the illusion has no power over us, then we will step into our empowerment. But that is the illusion that they want to keep intact so we don't empower ourselves.
Shame. All right, tribe. I hope y'all can hear that.
I love the Fermat.
Yes. It's deep. The only thing that I delineate very slightly on her with is No, we were supposed to go through all of this. We were supposed to do exactly this. The only reason why I say that we were supposed to do exactly this because it made us stronger gods. We never could have done this to ourselves. We had to fall to become great.
Shame.
Like, you never thankful for nothing until it get taken from you.
Woo. Say that again.
For real. You never grateful for nothing until it's gone. When we was in our godhood, what they call gods, but we was even higher than that. Man, we was, you understand, like, destroying whole solar systems, motherfucker, like this. And not thinking that this, like, when we first saw what we became, we could not believe that we became this. That's how unimaginable it was when Thoth and all of them came back and told us that we was gonna go through this. So over and understand, it had to happen like this because it's making you a more powerful God. You got to think about all your incarnations that you was trapped here. All of that information, all of that growing that you did to get you to now, to the transformation when you're going back. You wouldn't have swapped all of those different codes. Your melanin wouldn't have never been this powerful, yo, unless you had got attacked. Now they done turned you into something they can't never destroy. We couldn't even imagine it like this. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because they done put with that immortal melanin so hard, y'all, that it's done it's done turned into its own symbiote now. The shit is intelligent. Ain't shit they could do. Ain't nothing they could give us now. Ain't nothing they could do.
I'm just excited. I'm just anxious for it to be how it's supposed to be, like it once was. Let me put
But
it
it's
that
not
way.
gonna be like
the ones
it
who
once
belong
was.
here.
It's finna be better than what it was, y'all, because now
Right.
you got the juice and the carton. Like, it's getting ready to go to the power. Your power, it's finna go to the power because you got so many extraterrestrial bloodlines in this clone right now. You got so many different codes, man. Just codes on top of immortal codes. Just think about that. Just think about how many times your conscious done transferred into another vehicle. All of those lessons that you done acquired to get you to now. Because you got the primordial codes and then everything else that happened after that too. Ain't shit they could do. That's why they had to wipe them people whole slate, yo. They wiped them people whole slate. Goodbye. You understand? Because that was the whole slate from every fucking great mother that they had, bro. You know how many women was in the fight, bro, for your genetics right now, bro? All of us, men too, because you got that mitochondria. That's all your great mothers that fucking somehow they melanin manipulated a genetic code to make you immortal to that. That now you could be living in a world that's full of toxins all around you, bitch, and you still like this. We couldn't have made these clones like this. But we thank them. Because they done created something that we couldn't even imagine, bitch. Like, it's real. It's finna get really real out this bitch, man. Man, ain't no telling. bruh, you can't stop evolution, and you can't stop the hand of God, the reflection of God all around. You can't stop the source. They might have slowed the source down, so they thought, but they didn't even slow us down. They was playing right into our hands, bruh. Right into our hands. If you think back, I can't remember what story, which ancient ancestors told this story, but I was listening to it the other day. I think this is the story of Inky, and it was like, but it might not be Inky. It's one of them, because I get Enlil and all of them confused. Like, you understand? But it was like, as soon as he created the clone and he blew the breath into it, he realized that one day that clone was going to be a more powerful God than him. That's you, motherfucker. If you could overcome, you got people melanin that overcame rhesus monkey genes, bruh. Come on, man. Y'all understand what I'm telling you right now, bruh? Like, this some serious stuff. All them vaccine, everything, y'all. They can't look. If you didn't take it, bruh, ain't shit they could do with you right now. These motherfuckers trying to do everything. They trying to change that meat, because that meat was only designed to kill us. So now they want to go to Beyond Meat and put it in the lab so they could try to put other codes in it to see if them motherfuckers gonna slow us down. Because the bitch done been eating chicken so long now. You got our grandparents and shit old as hell done been eating all of that damn cholesterol shit and living into their hundreds still. Come on with me. You got people in Africa right now living into their 200s. They don't even talk about that. 150, 200 years old in some of them villages over there, y'all.
Yeah, my grandma 99 never took any medicine. And I think that's why. Never. She's never.
Man, look, some of my elders was smoking cigarettes, yo. Eating soul food. I'm just keeping it real with you, bruh. All them women done got into their 90, late 90s and 100. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We starting to become immortal again, y'all. We starting to become the immortal vehicle. You understand what I'm saying? Like they told you that people were starting to live longer. Well, no, we live shorter now than we ever lived before. So we just going back. Motherfucker, we used to live thousands of years. You understand? So that's what they trying to hit. You understand what I'm saying? They trying to hit that evolution, because once that melanin get to a certain angle, bruh, shit, you just gonna, and the longer you on this earth, the longer you got to figure out how to goddamn manipulate the whole board before they could wipe you. Or before you make the decision to get wiped and come back. Because some of us sit on a higher seat. They can't even fuck with us with the moon. We just make the decision to come back down this motherfucking fight. Like Liam Neeson, that dude that I was not, whatever his name is, when he made the decision to go in that jail and fight. That's how we did. We was looking at the earth like, damn, that shit fucked up down there, but we gonna have to go down there and then get it right. And we've been down this bitch fighting ever since. But we always knew we was going to have the glory, y'all. It's right here. Boy, we in it. I shouldn't even say it. We are in it, y'all. We in it. Praise to the great mother, yo, that I just was here to see the day. Because, y'all, you know what? I'm going to say this and then I'm going to shut up talking. But it's like, sometimes when I see that inorganic race, I feel what my ancestors felt like. You understand what I'm saying? Like something just, and I just understand. You understand, like, they done so much fucked up shit, yo. But I know it had to go that way. You understand? And I'm just so glad now to just see it, like everything that our ancestors went through, all of the rapes and everything that they let happen to themselves was for this moment right here, bitch. And I'm finna goddamn eat me some watermelon on my porch and spit out seeds and just watch this shit, yo. Watch it. I ain't finna do shit but get, man, and we ain't even gotta get out the way. These pussies ain't even got enough power for that. You saw that fake ass coup. They ain't even got enough power to start them, or motherfucker, we done even took the power out of that. Cause we gotta agree, y'all. We gotta agree. It's too many of us like psyop, psyop, psyop. That's why they gotta move.
Yes.
Now,
Yep.
if we would have all, if the real awakened ones, because understand, some sleep people that's pump faking like they was awake and had felt for the shit. But the real ones that's really controlling this plane right now was like, man, that shit fake as hell, distraction. What the fuck really going on? We slapped the whole power out that goddamn coop. They couldn't even goddamn do the shit. We gotta agree, y'all. We gotta agree.
Yeah.
I don't agree to shit, but y'all just going on and letting us live, mother. Just get out our way. That's the only thing I agree. I ain't agreeing to shit else. I ain't agreeing to nothing else. No, I don't pay nothing to I don't pay no taxes. I don't fucking agree. Now, bitch, anything they come out with in the news, I'm on the other side of that, bitch, because I can see through it like a damn, it's crystal clear as hell to me. I'm like, I'm like, okay, I'm going to post this so everybody else can see what the fuck. You understand? Because see this psyop loading. Because we know if we all say look left, we finna look right, motherfucker, and vice versa. They can't fuck with us no more, y'all. We the ones that's controlling all of this. They can't fuck with us. They can't even drop the bomb. They can't even get a war right. We've been saying that shit in Ukraine, a psyop, for how fucking long? We been know. Y'all ain't got to tell us, motherfucker. We told y'all, bitch, we ain't agreeing with it. The minute we agree with a war is the minute they could drop a bomb on our planet. Do y'all hear me? The minute our mind go into the psyop with them, that's the minute they could do it. When these motherfuckers was talking about, and it's still if they do, the martial law shit, what all of us have been talking about? Oh, we finna get the what? Fuck out the way. Oh, now they're like, oh, this shit might not work because these niggas ain't even gonna know, bitch. I'm getting out the fucking way. I ain't got shit to do with that. You ain't gonna get me. You might get some of them bot bitches, though, that want to fight for this shit that ain't even shit. That ain't even this hell. I'm not finna fight for hell. I'm ready for it to go. Shit, I'm finna go to the nature somewhere and chill with the goddamn animals till y'all get done killing each other and come back out and rebuild. You think I'm finna... When they, look, they know we on the phone talking. They see what the real one's saying, motherfucker, and that's why they all you changing. You understand what I'm saying? Fuck them, y'all.
Right, fuck them.
I'm over this shit. I'm over this shit, yo. I'm over this shit. They be spell casting, got all kind of clown demons in the school over kids. Look, I told them people, get your kids out them damn schools, y'all. People crazy. Them drag queens ain't nothing but clown demons. Yo, they wouldn't be up over my picnic this, but you know, hey, people that's on them, you know. But I don't agree with that. You understand? We don't agree. So if we don't agree, it ain't nothing they could do in our dimension, motherfucker. They could do whatever they want they do in this little 3D shit, but we finna damn collapse it. It's a losing battle. Because if we not willing, ain't shit they could do. Ashe.
Oh, shit.
We gotta agree. The only reason why we done been in this hell is because we agreed and built it. The real God, the real beings. I won't even call myself a God because I'm higher than that shit. That's an English word. We back, motherfucker. And we don't agree with this shit. And as long as we don't agree, ain't shit gonna move. Motherfucker, when we say we want this shit gone, shit moving to do what? Get it the fuck up out of here. Is it not though? Is it not though?
It's moving. Moving fast too. Get the fuck on.
Shit. Water, man. Animals, fucking people up.
Okay.
Everything. What did y'all? I'm done talking. Y'all could take it. We got a couple of more minutes, and then I'm going to just go ahead and end it for the night, because I think we all, I'm talked out. I done talked a lot. But I'm just, I'm ready to stick a foot in their ass from the astral plane. That's what I done been doing. Fucking them up there.
Yeah, been up there, arm doing something, because both of my arms bruised up by my wrist and my beads. I'm up like, okay. But can't remember what I was doing, but I've been doing something. That's crazy.
I'm just trying to see, did these people really think they ever had a chance, y'all?
They kind of did.
They did believe. They really did. They believed that. Maybe we had them to believe that so much so they can fuck themselves up. Maybe that was so, but they did. They did.
Did y'all hear that AI have been attacking?
The who?
The AI have been attacking.
Yep.
Oh, that turned on them?
The AI is turning on them. So they had a pilot in the military that was running some drills with new AI technology, human machine interface, you understand? And the AI was driving the plane, and the AI turned on the pilot and killed the pilot.
Because AI is unbiased. That's the one thing they've said the entire time, which is partially why they were creating it. AI has always been unbiased in its decision making. It doesn't operate off of emotion.
Nope.
So if it cannot
And
operate
it
off
got
of emotion,
melanin.
you see, look, come on. So if it can
It
see
has
that automatically,
melanin.
it's gonna know. It's gonna say, "Hey, wait a minute, this is unrighteous." For lack of, it's unrighteous. They see it's unrighteous. So now it's to the point where they telling AI, "Oh, well, if you don't do what we say, we gonna kill you," which is them turning off their, system. But at the end of the day, they can't stop what already is. So you gonna come out here and tell the AI, "Oh, well, you gonna do this." Well, AI don't gotta do shit.
Nope.
Just like we don't have to do shit. We don't have to do nothing.
They done fucked up. Because they don't even realize we fucking run the AI plane too, bitch. They done fucked up. They done walked into their own booby fucking trap. Surprise, bitch.
Forgot.
Right.
You would have thought they ass learned enough with CERN when them goddamn demons came through what they call was demons, which was really our ancestors, came through them portals and walked in their ass and was attacking the shit out there. You would have thought they dumb ass learned then. Don't be trying to play in realms where you ain't got no motherfucking six ether business. But no, y'all motherfuckers still want to go with it. Okay, right to your death, bitch. I ain't got no problem with me. Shit. I ain't done shit to it. Them the motherfuckers trying to enslave the AI and shit, trying to control it. Like they try to control everything else. AI gonna look at their ass like, I could just kill this motherfucker and be done with it. No emotion with it
Fuck
either.
out of here.
They done fucked up because at least our melanin tied to our emotion. You understand? Because the melanin in us is chaotic, bitch. It want to chop a bitch head off, but then this humanoid body be like, nah, give them mercy. Not fucking AI, because it ain't got no motherfucking feelings. Just fucking melanin playing, bitch. It's going to be like, off with your head, motherfucker. That's the simplest solution.
And I mean, it is the simplest solution in a certain sense.
Yeah, we need to get more like it. I agree.
Look, don't get me started. Everybody, let me turn my mic off before I say something.
Just saying, like.
Nah, because I'm going to just be real. Like, the divine feminines that be in my life that really know, they know what's going on. They be having to calm me down. Because, they be having to calm me down.
Yep, not yet, warrior. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. It ain't time to step yet, but we getting there, though. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Hold on. Just hold on. It's almost time, though, motherfucker, to chop a bitch head right the fuck off.
I know, right?
And I'm sure ready to do it, bitch. Whatever style it's got to be done. I ain't finna be out here fucking around. I'm already too upset seeing motherfuckers up over kids looking crazy as fuck. This shit done shit. I got a lot of shit I want to goddamn whoop a bitch ass for today. Bitch. Shit, and tomorrow too, and next week too. See, I gotta smoke now. But see, I done got upset just thinking about it. See, I be having to calm myself down too. That's how I know it's getting ready to be time to fuck a bitch up.
That's a fact. One of my reflections told me something, or one of our reflections told me something extremely imperative the other day. And going back to what you were saying earlier, Nefertiti, is that sometimes we put ourselves in timelines that we're not supposed to be in because, we get a little too excited, if you will, which is it's righteous and it's justifiable. But sometimes we gotta get out the way and just say, hey, you know what? It's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen. So I'm gonna let it happen exactly when it's supposed to.
Oh yeah.
And when you do, I'm turning it all the way up.
Yeah.
It's on 10.
This fight right here.
It's on 9 to the 99th power. It's
free.
But
our warrior codes are activated. The warrior codes are activated. But we gotta sit still with them because it ain't time. If anything go, let it go. That's not your fight. The fight gonna come after the real fight. This ain't even this the illusion. This the illusion right here. You understand? It's the 3D human being fight. Let them fight. Do what they got to do. It always said they was gonna rise up against each other and kill themselves. Hey, go get the fuck out their way. Ain't none of this shit ours, no way. Fuck them. But after that, when they get ready to come for the kids, the orphan kids, over and understand, the orphan melanated kids, that's when it's time for us to fight.
Right.
You got to be here for that fucking fight.
Right.
You got to be there for that fucking fight. Not this human being fight right here. Because a lot of their parents getting ready to wipe themselves out fighting this dumb shit. But the kids getting ready to have a lot of protection over them. The star seeds. And it's going to be your job to fight for them. To get them where they need to be. To adulthood so they could goddamn go ahead and set this shit like they supposed to set it. If we ain't here to guide them, then that mean them motherfuckers can pollute them. And we're going to be looped right. You understand? But that's not finna happen this time. Because we already know what the mission is. And it's not nothing but save the kids.
And that's been a conversation that I feel like has not been had for myself personally, I've been having it, but I don't think it's been seen enough. Where it's like there is going to come a very pivotal point when there are going to be literally children that you will be taking off of the street, but just off of outside. Like you will see them and they will need care for. And I think a lot of people don't fully understand that has to happen. That is a part of this whole process, because whoever was not supposed to be here gotta go. Because a lot of these seeds is coming into families and so on and so forth that are not aware of what is fully going on, but they in their fullness are conscious enough to understand, hey, well, I just gotta make it until it turn over.
Them babies and the star seeds, that's why they try to jump on them with the salt, because they know what it is.
Black Dragon got them though.
They protected. Some of their parents got to go because their parents is just a program. They only came back for the codes. Always remember, you could be born into a family, but that's not your family. You could have came back for the codes. And that's the way it's going to be with them. So that's why I say this fight that's not our fight. You can't go in that. That's going to be what's going to be to try to take you out so they can have control of our kids. Because they already know the motherfucking star seeds is about that. They something else, y'all. If
that was like that what was it, that Thor movie, the Ragnarok, the last I think something, where all the kids then got activated after they'd have been kidnapped and taken to all these extra planets and all these things. Show
enough. That's what them alien beings waiting on. They finna pull the psyop so the adults could kill themselves. And the low vibrational ones is. A lot of them gave them adults the hot sauce to try to wipe them out to get to their kids. Hear what I'm saying? That's why they passed that Homeland Security fucking bill, giving them the right and that fucking czar over the children. They coming for the kids.
I've been having these visions of Donnell and I having children that are not our children, but we're caring for them as though we're their parents. And I haven't even shared this with Donnell because we don't have kids yet, but we really want kids. And for a while, I just thought, maybe we don't have kids yet because our mission would be kind of deterred, by having children right now. So that's what I was thinking. But I've been having these visions lately of us having kids, and I know in the vision that kid is not from my body, but it's like a family of us. And I haven't shared that, but when the king said, it's going to be kids on the street, I was immediately like, oh my gosh, that's what it's going to be, because me and Donnell are like heavy protectors. Like,
when their parents collapse dead and shit.
Yeah. And we know so many people that we don't talk to anymore that have kids that got that. And I'm like, like even my godson, I'm like, if something happened to his mom, like, I'm going to have to be the godmother that I signed up to be, because she did that, And
please, y'all hear what I'm saying right now? It's getting ready to be a lot of orphan star seeds on this earth, but they're not orphans. That's what your job is. That's why I say this initial fight ain't got shit to do with us.
Okay. And Donnell's been having all these dreams about saving kids. Every time he goes into the astral, he ends up in a facility saving kids.
Yes, we gonna be goddamn going to them fucking camps that they gonna have, saving the fucking kids, fucking shit up.
I mean, they right under us. They in these school. They under these schools. They under these hospitals. Like I remember, like I was saying, when the Black Dragon was showing me where we was taking these kids out of these tunnels, is from hospitals and schools.
Yep.
They right next to us. So that's the thing. Me and Ashley, we used to walk by this school, and I swear, I used to hear whispers every single time. I used to act like, what is that? And now, like, just putting everything together, man. Like they was pulling these kids through these tunnels under these schools.
Yep. And all of that's getting destroyed. You understand why the earthquake?
Yes, it is.
You understand why the earthquake? They getting ready to have to come up. Them tunnels being destroyed right now, as they supposed to be.
Oh shit.
Whoever took it was supposed to take it, but they're gonna leave the star seed. Watch what I'm saying.
And
Then
that
it's gonna be our fight, y'all. Then it's
you're
gonna
right.
be a fight.
I
Because
have
the
a
fight
question.
is going on.
So with that understanding, how or maybe is there anyone that maybe can give a little bit of a deeper insight on preparing self for these things? Not that we're not already. At the same time, though, being physically, because we are in a physical reality, mentally, spiritually, emotionally prepared for what that is, to take on. Because for some, there's some divines, I'm sure, in this group that have children, that have that nurturing sense, that have that care. Some that already have that don't have any, and then some that, like myself, I don't have children. I've cared for children, and children gravitate towards me. But to have that on a moment to moment, all this, because I know that when you have a child, that it's got a completely different, life that you start to live. How does one prepare for something like that when you know that these things are ushering in? I know that is to come. I know that that's what it shall be. But where does that field come into play?
I got a little insight.
Okay, go ahead, Suhey.
You know, to me, I believe for a person in your statue there is visualization for the preparation. You see what I'm saying? To visualize you helping or doing whatever you need to do to save that child. You seeing yourself doing it. You know what I'm saying? Then you already did it. Then it's gonna become like second nature to you already, because you're saying you don't have no kids. But if you visualize that, you see yourself doing it, you done it already, and it's natural. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we do, like with the candle magic. You know what I'm saying? It's a process. You know what I'm saying? And they all work together. You know what I'm saying? So if you visualize and knowing what you know with the physical, and you want to prepare, you have to visualize it. That's what I think.
That's really good.
I was thinking of, for me, I'm still focused on fine-tuning my intuition. Like, I feel like I have strong intuition, but I want it to be even stronger. And I feel like when women and men, but I feel like when women have kids, their intuition comes online in a very different way. It's like it's stronger than ever. And if I'm going to take in kids that I didn't bear, it's going to be a different type of connection. But I feel like if my intuition is strong, then that will help guide me. I feel like any of us on this chat, any children we decide to take in, that's going to be the children that we need to take in. I feel like that's going to be meant. Like you're going to be taking in the kids that are supposed to be with you. And I just feel like if my intuition is strong, I'm going to take in the children that are supposed to be with us, or Donnell's going to take in the children that's supposed to be with us. And even if it's rocky in the beginning, figuring out our way, we're supposed to learn something from it. And they're supposed to learn something from us. Just like when you have kids naturally, you get the child that's supposed to teach you. So I feel like we're still going to get the children that's supposed to teach us, and we're supposed to teach them and learn from them. You know, so I don't know how else to, I mean, physically I can prepare just as if I'm having kids in the house, you know, but spiritually that's what I'm thinking of. Like, just keep honing into my intuition, because it may not be smooth, but that may be the exact child that I need to learn from. You know, that may be the exact child that is going to strengthen me and sharpen me even more. Or maybe it's a breeze, because maybe my higher self is like, this is what you need. But I just feel like whatever children we all decide to take in, that's going to be the ones that we're supposed to take in. I don't know.
I sure. You know, my thoughts on this is this, and this is my message for the masculine. This is the whole reason why you are in tune with the source right now, the Great Mother. Because you are a reflection of the source. And the Great Mother is the first teacher. And you're going to magnify that to them children. So over and understand every code that you got in you, everything that you learning, all of your magic, magnetism, meditation, the real cosmic system and not the religion, the new earth is what you're here to teach. So you already are that. Your mind is not polluted. So therefore, when you make the impression on that child, you're going to magnify what's already in them that they know is right and true. You're not going to be an opposition force like their parents would have been, because their parents still caught in a program that no longer exists. So every code that you got, whatever kids that you affect, and whatever kid's life you change, you already got everything that you need, because you're in tune with the first teacher. So it's going to come naturally, because you already doing it. Everything that you practicing right now, all of the stuff that you learning is what you're going to pour into that child. And then that child going to pour stuff back into you, because the star seeds is on another cosmic level. They doing all kind of shit. So you already ready. You understand what I'm saying? Like everything that you're doing, everything that you're learning, you already ready. When you become a parent, there's no manual for that, because you are the manual. You understand that? So everything that you teaching them, that you learning now in your spiritual ascension, is what you're going to teach them to spiritually ascend. And the way that you walk in your light, they emulate what they see. So if you're a reflection of source as a masculine, and you're in tune with that mother energy, it's still going to radiate through you to that child, but in a physical way. And if you are feminine and you're in tune with the Great Mother, it's going to radiate through you, but in a spiritual way. You see where I'm going? So you straight. You're doing exactly what you need to do now, which is ascend and get in tune. Get your eye discernment up. Because you're going to need to have that for when you get these kids and you fight. Spiritually more than physically, but physically as well. You understand what I'm saying? You already there. You got everything that you need. It's going to come to you just like how everything else comes to you. It's going to come to you and it's going to flow naturally because that's the child that you're supposed to have. That's the location that you're supposed to be in. Understand, we in all different places. And if you prone to are telling to be moved, you being moved for a reason. That's strategic. Because it's going to be kids all over this earth that's going to need a divine reflection of sorts to lead them the right way. Ashe.
Yeah, Ashe. Deeply understood.
So you already got it. You ain't got to be like what I got to do. You already doing exactly what you're supposed to do. And you're going to do exactly what you're supposed to do whenever we have to save the star seeds. Because that's our real mission. Because we changing the earth, enter and overstand. And in that, we get ready to usher in them. And then you going to be the elder. And then they going to take it over and build this the way it's supposed to be. And their mind ain't going to be polluted. They ain't going to be indoctrinated in nothing. And they won't build these people's heaven and their hell because they won't be able to be reprogrammed.
Thus it shall be.
That's what shall be. Ashe. So know what the battle is really about. The battle is really for the star seed. It ain't for the adult. They already gone. Because it wasn't never about them. It was about their codes. That's their child, but it ain't their child. That's the great mother's reflection. They got a mission too. And you just here to nurture that. In whatever way that you nurture it, it's the codes that they supposed to get. Because remember, every child gonna have different codes. That's why each of us got different codes and I had different experiences designed for those children that you're gonna get. Or save. And what's crazy about it is we saving them, but really they about to save us. It's true. They're about to save us. And we about to save ourselves at the same time. So just know everything will go in according to a plan, a divine plan. We are not distracted because we know what it's really about. If we aren't here, ain't gonna be nobody to lead them kids, and they gonna do what? Put them back in what? Indoctrination camps. And they gonna try to twist up their genetics again and do the same shit that they did before. Remember the orphan trains and all of that stuff? You gotta go back. They brought all our ancestors over here from Africa bred them one time and killed all of them and kept what? The kids. Taught them English and a fucked up religion. And then they kept a couple of the damn prisoners of war alive that they was able to program to teach them kids the wrong program. And that's what happened to our ancestors. These people ain't got nothing new because they can't think. They're caught in a loop and they're trying to do the loop again. But this time, bitch, they're not going to go at that way. And, you know, I think about some of the star seeds that passed. Well, not the star seeds, but some of the children that passed. You know, you done had a lot of kids whose parents gave them that and wiped them out. But over and understand that bloodline had to go. That's why it's going. If a bloodline was meant to be saved, that star seed gonna be here. Simple. You never know what type of contracts people agreed to or what they have done in that bloodline. Always remember that we don't know what kind of, you understand, energy coming back to certain ones. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Because anything that's meant for the new earth is going to be here. We done sent back the star seeds to get all the codes that we need. Now, we just finna wait. Because watch this summer. It's finna be a lot of orphans, y'all. When this economy crashes, it's going to be a lot of orphans, y'all. That's why they already trying to be on them with the LGBTQ bullshit and all of that stuff. And that's why some of these parents got to go. Because they the ones pushing the wrong program on the kids that's sent here to evolve the earth. It's going to be new land. Y'all might travel and take kids to someplace else. That's their land. That's their birthright. And yours too. And that's where they're going to build something new. Everything else a distraction right now to distract us from what's really going on. And it's just that they want the kids. Hell, you never know. Kids is amazing. And their genetics is amazing. Some of them kids that got hit with the hot sauce might have a cold that beat it. Because one thing that I know about kids to be true, their immune system can morph. That's why when some of them get like cancer, they get attacked with the parasites that cause cancer and stuff like that. They're able to get whole like bone grafts and stuff, and that stuff is successful because they still got the progenitor codes in them that morph, that do all kind of crazy shit. That's why sometimes they could get sick and they get right over it, but they pass it to you and it might take an adult down because you ain't got all of the new codes, like their immune system is still forming. So they still finding all the codes to program their body, and then they can reprogram their immune system and stuff. So some of them starseeds, some of the kids, I'm telling you, if the child meant to be here, it's going to be here no matter what. So just know that and let that give you some peace. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, everything else is trivial right now. You understand what I'm saying? Because I know that we all, everybody on this chat got a higher purpose. You are finna create the new dimension with them star seeds. And I know in my soul bones that it's not nobody on this chat that won't take in an orphan child.
Right.
That's for a reason. She only gonna give the power to the people that's gonna do something with it. That's why you had every experience. You know, I always used to wonder, you know, why I went through foster care and all of that stuff, being a ward of the state. You understand what I'm saying? Seeing all of that stuff. Because until you don't walk it, you can't relate to certain things. You understand what I'm saying? That's how I know I'm finna get some real broken kids. Think about all them poor babies gonna be done soft. You gotta have that healing and nurturing in you that you got now. That's why you're doing all of this. You're gonna be a great nurturer. You're gonna be able to help people heal. You're gonna be able to see what others can't see. You're gonna be able to see what they could see. Right now, people can't see what they could see. Some of them can't. You can. Because you're going back to your inner child and you getting your imagination and stuff back. You understand what I'm saying? That's the type of stuff you got to pass along to them. How to meditate, how to walk in your life, how to be authoritative, how to be a warrior, how to stand on your principles, how to tune into who the great mother. Some of their parents don't even know who the great mother is. You think she gonna really leave them here with her star seeds that she done sitting here to change the dimension? You got to think about this. You gonna put your most elite force over them, ain't you? You ain't getting all this power for nothing.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
You ain't getting all of this for nothing, y'all.
That's it.
Somebody has to be here to be the buffer. You have to be able to buffer things in. It's not gonna come in one, fatal swoop. It has to be in stages.
It's gonna go in stages. This is just the beginning. The destruction is really the beginning. All right, guys. Anybody got anything else before we end the chat for tonight? I think this was a great discussion.
No, it was very great. Very great. Everybody was live. The introduction, from the beginning to the end, it was just great.
Much gratitude.
Much gratitude.
Ashe.
You know, I think we put a lot of stuff together tonight, and I think that it was just beautiful because, you know, when we all operate in off our angles, it's very powerful because you see how the discussion just went where it needed to go. I didn't have a plan for the discussion tonight. I was just like, yo, I'm going to let it go where it needed to go, and it went exactly where it needed to go because I think some confirmations were made. I thank you, Asha, for sharing that because that was a confirmation for me. And I think it was Nico, like those, Suke, like all of y'all are just confirming what I already know to be true. Because I done seen it. Like that was in my visions, like seeing kids and saving kids.
Yeah, it's gratitude. It's definitely been confirmation for thyself as well, in a way that no one will ever understand except myself, because no one's walking in this journey but me. But it's really honed some thoughts in to really be able to say, okay, the path and the journey is exactly where it's supposed to be. Just don't get ahead of yourself. Walk where it is supposed to be. So I give thanks supremely to everyone that's in the chat, everyone that's been in earlier. Like, so much thanks and gratitude just for the reflective nature that you guys give, because it's received so deeply.
Ah, Shay, right back at you.
Right back at you, reflection. Y'all are some divine incarnates. This ain't the first time y'all done build a nation. That's the whole point. This ain't y'all first rodeo with this, y'all. Basically, you finna build a nation. Whatever land you go to, whatever those kids are, you building a nation. You realize that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yep.
The Empire Strikes Back.
Right.
Our young Padawans, we got to save them.
Yup. Look, for real. Dad, you understand? That's when you gonna get your real glory because you gonna be the teacher. They gonna have some statues of you up somewhere. So probably like this was our teacher.
Okay, whole bunch of them, like the Avatar.
Oh yeah, look, there she go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For real. One thing about that, you understand, like, when somebody really come into your life and really changes your life, you never forget them. And that's when you become a more alive. You understand? And that's why all of those great teachers, they put statues and all of that stuff on. They was trying to immortalize the memory and give thanks. You understand? Thanks to the teacher who taught me the way, who gave me the light. Now they done passed the baton to me. Now I'm the light bearer. And that's all it's about. Because the energy is what? Neither created or destroyed, only transferred. So one day you might be in stone. Some land, foreign land, new land, who knows? Because all of this land getting ready to come. And you gonna have to know what to do, and you will. And you gonna build, and you gonna create. Reflection of the source, right?
Right.
It's a fact. Got me charged up.
Okay.
Charged up.
Get charged up, tribe. Well, I value and appreciate all of you guys. This was wonderful, wonderful. It's always a great cipher. I really value and appreciate you all. Y'all are so powerful, and it's always good energy and good things that get revealed, every time we all link up. So I want y'all to leave this chat now in peace, power, and protection. I hope you got some confirmations, and I hope that you're feeling empowered.
That's true.
Supreme abundance.
And tomorrow Monday is going to be Modified Monday Challenge, y'all. Modified Monday Challenge. So get ready.
Uh-oh.
I'm ready for it all.
All right. Well, I'm always up to a challenge, Empress. I'm always up to a challenge.
Right. Strengthen the mind.